What's going on, guys? Welcome back to United View. Hope everyone is doing very well. Pre-season settings continue, and so do the match views. We are back. Flex is back. We were just chatting before we started. We were feeling quite excited. Season starts in what? 8 days for United? Yes, 8 days. A week tomorrow, Manchester United season starts. Me and Fleck are doing a match view together. We've never done one together before. But we were also saying, every single time you've been in here watching a match, and I don't want to start off with negatives, right? But every single time you've been in here to start off with, what have the results been, Fleck?
We've drawn a game. We drew.
Yeah, but if you would
We've drawn a couple of games.
What's your win percentage?
That's a really good question, the way you put that. I hate the way you've done that. Win percentage is 0. Ask me my loss percentage, though.
What is your loss percentage? Can you do that kind of math?
50%.
Really?
Yeah. No, 25, sorry.
What? You've lost more games in here.
No,
than you've drawn.
I've drawn 2, lost 2.
Is that it?
Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Well,
burning through cash.
But to be fair, we've been on a bit of a roll in pre-season. I feel like the curse has been somewhat lifted, and all I'm saying is,
if I said what you just said, you'd go off. Don't jinx. You've just jinxed it.
Well, let me finish.
Okay.
Because I was going to say, I feel like the curse has been somewhat lifted, yet here you are. So we can see what happens. You know, it's a lot of A/B testing. This is the test to see what kind of judge you're bringing.
Yeah. I ain't going to lie, guys. Obviously, Tour completely annihilated me.
Yeah.
Us. And the Norway trip was just a bit too much. Sometimes you have to look after your body. Having said that, we've got a game tomorrow. We'll be there. But because of that reason, do you know what I mean? We thought we'd do it here. But I don't want to bring any form of curse into this. Or I actually want to speak very minimal. I just want to be a guest. I want to blend in. I don't want to be, front center of this thing. I want to talk very intermittently, not that much.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. I just want us to just play well.
Well, yeah, you've said several times that, and this is going to really be bringing again the positive vibes, is you don't like doing match views.
I don't. I don't. I think you lot have seen the type of person I can be like watching the game live. And like I say, everybody who does it, I take my hat off to them. Like people who do it, game in, game out, there's loads. You look at what United stand do. Look at Mark. He does it all the time.
Yeah.
Look at guys at AFTV. Look at guys at Stretford Park. Whatever franchise. If you're or Liverpool guys, Anfield Rap, whoever it is, like the fact that you just have the camera on you in that emotional phase. Because let's be honest. The reason why I don't like it is because
the mask slips somewhat.
Yeah,
the real you comes out.
I'm not saying that I'm fake when you see me not doing that, but everyone knows when you're actually watching the game, like
you can't control yourself.
You can't control yourself.
Emotions.
And I don't want to say if you're a real fan of that, because some people can literally just watch the game like that. Do you know what I mean? And just wait for us to score.
And that thing is, I've been criticised that because I can be very Rafa Benitez. We
Really?
can score a goal and I can be, get a note. I'll be like,
just kicking back.
That's me. I can be like that. In pre-season, you get away with it because if you score, why are you throwing limbs? You don't need to. So it can be a sort of.
It's that.
Some
like,
applause.
Someone said it there. Steffi Jenkins, big up Steffi Jenks, says I caught. They said it there. Oh yeah, that was David Lee. Steffi Jenkins says to David Lee, I would swear far too much. Like I'm a different person live watching football.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm definitely not one of those ones like a barrage of abuse and saying crazy stuff that I wouldn't want to get caught saying.
You wouldn't do that on the, in the stands anyway.
Do you know what I mean? But in terms of the emotion, though, I will swear more.
Yeah.
I will fucking out. Like, yeah, of course.
I mean, last season
I'm emotionally involved.
I did an Arsenal one in here, and they scored, and I walked off. Just walked off. I think Xhaka scored. I just walked off. I couldn't be dealing with it.
And the other thing that I really struggle with is that you just get made to look an idiot sometimes. Like when you're not even trying to. Yeah. Well, I can speak for myself on that. I can speak for myself. Like,
I mean, the prime example is the Champions League last season. Young boys away, 1-1, final kick of the game. KG goes, it's not over, Flex. And you go, it is over. Don't worry about it. Jesse Lingard back pass, 2-1, last minute, we lose. And that was followed by a lot of swearing, actually, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't want to bring up bad memories. Let's move on. Let's move on. That was last season. We're going to move on into something different. Let's talk a bit of team news. Of course, we do have a game today. Manchester United Atletico, the penultimate game of pre-season. It's in Oslo, in Norway, and it's a strong side, Fleck, that I think that
Hold on.
I can't help myself.
Nah, just quickly, sorry, because you did it at the beginning of the stream, yeah, and I thought I'm gonna let that one slide. I think he's just done it quick. He's called me Fleck, but it was strong, and now it's like. Have you just decided like a new thing? Like I've come back on you. I'm just gonna do the Fleck
It's
thing.
because I hear Josh do it all the time, and I've told you like I've picked up a lot of Joshisms. Okay.
Yeah.
Every voice note ends in a yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone does that now.
Yeah.
So I will try my best.
Fucking hell.
But we'll get into the
Ricky's
team news.
fault.
It is. So there are 3 changes from the starting 11
Yes.
that drew against Aston Villa in the last game in Perth. The 3 changes are as follows. Terrell Malacia is replacing Luke Shaw, who I just saw is ill, apparently. So that's why he did not travel. Okay. Scott McTominay is back after having a slight injury. He replaces Donny van der Beek in midfield. So it's Fred and McTominay once again. And Jadon Sancho has travelled, but he is also ill, I think Erik ten Hag was saying. So he's been replaced by Anthony Elanga. So apart from that, it's an unchanged side. So that side is De Gea in goal, Dalot as your right back, Lindelof and Maguire as your 2 centre-backs, Terrell Malacia, as I mentioned, as the left back, Fred and McTominay as the sitting midfielders. Then you have Elanga, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford, followed by Anthony Martial. The 2 big signings, Lisandro Martinez and Christian Eriksen, are both on the bench, along with the likes of Heaton, Kovar, Tellez, Laird. Garner's also on the bench, Palestri and Donny van der Beek. So no actually recognised striker on the bench, which is interesting. So you would think we're probably not going to see a ton of changes in this game. Not like
No,
before.
especially because this team's not going to play tomorrow as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's Bruno? Is he injured then?
He's playing.
Oh, he's playing. Oh, sorry, he's there. All right, okay.
But big names that are missing are the likes of course, Rafael Varane hasn't travelled. Cristiano Ronaldo, who is, by all accounts, going to be playing tomorrow.
Says the King is playing tomorrow.
The King is playing tomorrow against Rayo Vallecano
Troll
at Old
Nation.
Trafford.
Troll City, mate. Troll City.
I mean, to be fair, imagine he played today in Oslo.
Didn't realise Eric Cantona's coming back, mate.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
How are you feeling about that? I sense a tone.
I didn't realise Eric was coming back. I don't know.
I sense a tone.
I know he's on the Adidas kit campaign. Maybe he's coming back because his colours. That's what he means. The King's playing. He said the King, didn't he?
I'd love to have Eric Cantona back.
Yeah.
Even in his, 50s?
But there's only one King, no, isn't it? King, he's the King. All right, okay. Nah, he's just trolling, isn't it? He's just trolling. He's back, obviously, because he's not. Where else is he going to be? He ain't got a new club to go to, so he has to be back. And that's the thing. I know I was saying he was being unprofessional with how he was deciding to talk. I felt, but obviously you get paid. You're still here, so you should be in pre-season friendlies. The season's about to start, so you should. But on today's team, it's clearly Eric's. Yeah, his thinking. It's clearly.
Well, is this the team nearly that's going to start against Brighton?
I'd say so. That's what I mean about Martinez is interesting, unless he comes in last minute or something, or like a McTominay for Eriksen, maybe something like that.
Half time, But I don't think we're going to see the wholesale changes that we've seen in pre-season.
Definitely
where
won't.
the team
No,
changed.
no. And we shouldn't, because their last main game.
And there's less substitutes, so you would think he'll probably do what he would do in the Premier League, which would be 5. 5 subs probably will come on. You would think. With Martinez and Eriksen, they need minutes. They got minutes, of course, against Wrexham in midweek. Eriksen scored, so it's not as if they haven't had any minutes under their belt, but I would suspect that they'll have at least 45, you would think. A couple of super chats already. Austin Baker's been a member of the UVMC, the United View Members Club, for 2 months.
Big up.
He says, glory, glory, United View. Got to go with the positive vibes. Big
Love
up
that.
you guys for the amazing content. For Owen's channel birthday, can we get a Spinneroonie, Fleck? I mean, that's asking a lot. That is asking a lot. Talk about as well. I forgot about that. You're talking about embarrassing yourself. That was one of those ones that afterwards I clipped it immediately. I made it into a GIF. I sent it to Flex, and he sort of went, "Why did I do that?" Exactly. He's throwing up just thinking about it.
KG made me do that.
I don't blame KG. That's
He
not
made
him.
me do
That's
that.
not
Like
him.
I made him walk on the top of the Optus when he didn't want to.
Oh my goodness.
So there you go.
If you have not seen that, you've still got time. Go and check the Perth Mega vlog now, because, I mean, the whole thing of Flex and KG on the top of Optus Stadium is like, what, 5 minutes maybe of it, of like a 45-minute video. Go and see it. It's amazing. You handled it like a champ, to be fair.
Yeah.
I thought you
He
handled it like a champ.
needed. I mean, I started off laughing at him. Obviously, it was funny. I enjoyed.
Which is mean.
It's not, because you don't know what he was doing.
That is mean.
Nah, it's not, because you got to remember what he did to me in Perth earlier on. He was like, "Oh, you broke that kid's dreams. Oh, look at Flex. The kid can't get a signature. Oh, Flex letting them down again." Like, he's always. Excuse me, I don't have a mute button today. I can't go. So I'm in a bad way still. Sorry. But you don't get to see what he does off camera as well, of just how he treats me on that tour. So when I saw him completely shitting it, it just felt so good. But then I had to click into good friend mode, because you know when it's like you want them to feel it, then you think, oh shit, he's actually in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, you have to click into a mode to be a good friend. That's very suspicious.
Yeah, for that. Yeah, well, for that type of friend, you do, because the type of relationship that me and KG have, and the type of relationship that you even have with him, is you're on your guard. You can get it at any moment. Oh, it's part of the friendship.
Me and KG are always very nice to
Oh, is that right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always very nice. I mean,
Bullshit.
To be fair, when you sent me, before it even came out last night, you sent me like a clip from your phone just after it happened. And I don't think we could actually play the voice note that I sent back to you.
No, you can't.
Because there was a lot, talking about swearing, there was a lot of swearing. I'd have never in a million years done it. Never in a million years. You couldn't have paid me enough money to do it. No chance.
No.
With it raining.
Bro, it was...
I don't care what the harness was saying.
That rain started as soon as we got up there as well. Yeah.
Not a chance. No way. Not in a million years. And you having to, like, I don't know, lay across each other like this.
That bit there scared me the most, because I had to rely on him.
And then shoved you, I'd have got up and hit him. And I don't sort of go, I'm not glorifying violence or anything like that, but that is outrageous. They shoved you and you were swinging. How high up? Did they say?
They did. Was it 100 and something foot enough?
No way. I'm bad enough on a Ferris wheel, let alone...
It wasn't that bad. It was actually really enjoyable. It was really enjoyable.
Either way, I'll get to the rest of these super chats. Seema says, if we don't win today, Flex, I don't want to see you here again on game day. We don't need the bad juju this year. Jacob's also been a member of the UV Members Club for 2 months. Says, love the content, guys, and keep up the good work. I can't wait for the start of the season. Neither can I. 8 days away.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You excited?
Yeah, I am. Because I want to, obviously, I don't want to jinx this game, but preseason's been good.
Yeah.
We've played really well, and again, I know we'll talk about this game in a little bit about what we want to see from it and stuff like that. But we've been playing in the same way. I've been impressed by that. I wasn't really fussed about the results. Obviously, it's nice to win, but my main thing from when we was in the Raja Mangala Stadium against Liverpool, I said to KG, I was like, the biggest thing I want to see is us playing in a repetitive pattern, throughout these games. And even though we lost it our way a little bit against Aston Villa in the second half, that was the only time we didn't do it. We played with the same pattern. Mm-hmm. And I want to see that happen. But the reason why I'm excited for the season is because that's when it all matters, isn't it? That's what it all builds up to. I just want it to start now. I've seen enough. I've seen us doing what we need to do.
Ultimately, with pre-season, again, not to be a negative Nancy or anything like that, but ultimately with pre-season, you can play great, but no one's going to remember it halfway through the season.
No chance.
And
You've got to go and show it.
The great example is Louis van Gaal won every single game of the pre-season, lost his first game of the season against Swansea at Old Trafford. Yeah. So it doesn't really count for a lot, but it's what you can kind of get out of it that really matters.
Remember Lingard getting injured in that game.
It's also about performances and momentum and ultimately positivity. That's probably the biggest takeaway as well.
Well, remember I was saying, in them 2 weeks, this is probably our only chance to live a little bit of positivity.
Yeah.
Because as soon as that season starts, and this is how crazy football is, if we start well, obviously I'm not saying everybody should forget about the signings. The people have been moaning about signings and saying that it's not good enough yet, because we know we need more. It hasn't been good enough. If it was to end tomorrow, but it's not ended tomorrow. There's still 34 days left of the transfer window. But excuse me, there's nowhere to hide. When the results get bad, the negativity will come. Yeah. And rightly so, in terms of, the feeling, how can we be positive if we're losing every game and on the wrong end of the table? But if we start well, it's a chance to, feel positive and give Ten Hag and this new look squad of his, even though it's the same players, give it a chance. But I just think that it's time to see what they're actually made of now. Because a lot of people are still saying, I didn't even get excited in pre-season, mate. Yeah. That I don't care about this new manager. It's the same players. They threw us under the bus last year. they'll do it again. I'm sick and tired of putting my faith. In fact, I'm not putting my faith in them until they really show me something.
When it really matters.
And you know what?
That's fair.
Every fan has their prerogative. Is that that is their right to do that, because we've all been burnt by these players.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think what I do like about today's game as well, and this is what I kind of liked about the opponents that we faced in pre-season, was that first game against Liverpool, you've got the side that's going to press you really high up the pitch, high intensity. What game was after that? Melbourne victory, complete opposite. Sit back, low block. And then you had Palace again, a bit more expansive. Villa, maybe even more expansive. Yeah. They had a bit of a weird system. They started with a diamond, changed it, got wingers. So you get different kind of tests. And talking about different kind of tests, today Atletico, we know how they're going to play.
What's their team? Is it strong?
I haven't actually seen that. That's a good point. You can check that.
I'll check it for you.
But we know how Atletico are going to play. And actually, when we played them in the Champions League last season, we didn't manage that at all, did we?
We didn't get a kick in 2 games, mate. We got a counter-attack that my son scored in.
Yeah.
And then
second half in the home leg, I mean, the last 20 minutes, the ball was not in play, basically, but we didn't manage that.
And Langa had another chance in the second half. It just hit Oblak in the face.
Yeah, and that's not to say that they're going to do that today. I don't think we're going to see Atletico time-wasting, shithousing a 1-0 victory in a pre-season friendly. That might be a jinx. But,
that I was going to say.
But you never know. But again, it's a different kind of test, certainly, today.
Yeah, their team is, obviously I don't know all the positions, but it's Oblak, Jimenez, Savic, Molina, Ronaldo, Kondogbia.
Ronaldo?
yeah, he's gone.
Already there.
He's already
Get
gone.
your banners up. Oh.
I like their kit, innit? That's a nice kit, innit? Kondogbia, Lamar, Llorente, he played well against us. Carrasco, Cunha, and Correa.
So it's strong.
Yeah, that is strong.
So it's a very strong Atletico side, and I wouldn't know if you could say this is our strongest United side, considering both of our new signings aren't in it, and you've got some people at home. But it's certainly going to be a test, and probably you would think maybe the strongest test we've had on pre-season. Because forget that Liverpool game, because that wasn't
real Liverpool.
Yeah, clearly it wasn't.
This is the strongest test.
Yeah, this is the toughest test, and it's against a winning machine.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Well, and Eric Ten Hag's been saying that. Some of the quotes of what he's been saying about this game, saying this is a good test. Let me just go back to it. It says this is a good test because it's against a difficult opposition. Basically, I've lost the actual full quote now. It was just on my screen and now.
But also, I've just seen pop up on my screen saying that Martinez and Eriksen, this is what Ten Hag says, are not ready for 90 minutes.
Okay.
So that would imply they're probably going to play 45, one would think.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm excited to see where they fit in. It's good to see all these Reds, man, all the little kids and stuff. And again, people out with their families. And again, that's what people to the football. Don't get a chance to see Man United play.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. People forget that with pre-season. Yes, people talk about the commercial aspect of it. And yes, it's about making money. Yes, it's about sponsorships. Yes, but also these people that are in these other countries that may never, ever get another opportunity to watch Manchester United, or certainly once a year, or once in some cases, because they don't go to the same place every year, once every couple of years, get an opportunity to watch.
Melbourne was 10 years. Yeah. If you're from Melbourne, you wouldn't have seen him since 99.
Yeah, for a decade.
Or whatever it was.
Over a decade or whatever. So, you get that opportunity that you wouldn't get before. And like we just said, we've seen the kids on the screen. Now, imagine they're going to think about that, or irrespective of the result, they're going to be, that's a memory for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
So we kind of forget about that because we are, I guess, spoiled over here in the UK.
100%.
We can go to any game we
when
want.
the games are crap, you drive back, oh, it's crap. I'll go back next week. Hopefully we win. Whatever. Do you know what I mean? You do take it for granted. And I did learn that. It did open my eyes up even more so than when I went in 19 to the sacrifices that you guys make across the world when you're not close to the games,
100%.
But someone was saying, is this Atleti's only second game or something like that?
I saw they played Numantia.
That's accent. Really good. Very Graham Hunterish that was.
They played them in the week and they beat them. I think it was 3-0, but that's when the banner was unveiled as well. Miguel is the latest member of the UV Members Club as well.
Big up.
Welcome.
Super
chat from PS says, hey guys, new UV member here. Can I recommend a good Dutch journo to interview? Elko Born has a great newsletter called Hagball in English.
Oh, okay.
Or Hagball, Ten Hagball.
Oh, if anyone knows him, get him to drop me an email.
Yeah, you never know. And Red Baron with the super chat says, the reason why it's fun to say Facundo is because it sounds like a Spanish wrestling name. I am El Diablo, the OG Facundo.
Does sound very, very
and it's SummerSlam this evening as well.
I haven't. I wouldn't even know.
It's SummerSlam, folks.
I know what SummerSlam is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the main event in ages.
SummerSlam.
Are they all still the same? Survivor Series, SummerSlam.
Well, there's one every month now, isn't there? I mean,
That's what it used to be, one a month.
Well, back in the day, they started off with 4. That got expanded to 5, and then gradually they had sort of lesser
No
ones
Mercy.
called In Your House. Yeah, they got
Is
loads
that still
now.
one? Oh, is there more?
It goes in and out, No Mercy.
Right.
That's disappeared and come back a couple of times. But you still got your big tent poles, you got your Royal Rumbles, you got your WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series.
Yep.
They're the big ones every year. But you've also got other ones as well. Hell in a Cell, Elimination Chamber.
TLC, or was that?
TLC is one, yep.
Well, not just part of, that's just the type of match that was.
It used to be, that's what they kind of did. They had matches that were part of these shows, then they decided people, they said people, people like enjoyed the matches, so they make an entire pay-per-view out of it, which is what they did there.
Oh, well, I might have to watch some highlights of it.
Yeah. Well, I'll be up.
Players are in the tunnel. You'll be what? You didn't watch it all?
Yes.
Are you doing one?
Yeah.
Okay, love to hear that. Good.
Yeah. So you can join me.
It's going to be at mad o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Sometimes these ones start a little bit earlier, but I say a little bit like midnight.
Yeah.
It still is. And then we got the game tomorrow. It's going to be a long.
I keep having coffee fits in the night still, mate. I'm still.
Yeah,
I'm in
it's
a bad
going to be a
place.
long 24. I mean, this is not going to be my first coffee of the day, clearly.
Oh yeah, King of the Ring. I remember that one as well.
Yeah.
The players are in the tunnel. They're on their way out. So what are you expecting to see from this game? You know, who you got your eye on? Because this is our last, preseason game for the first team.
Yeah.
You know? And it's important.
I want to see intensity. I don't want to see the drop-off that we saw against Aston Villa. That was quite eye-opening, actually, because that was kind of a flashback to last season.
Because no one tied against these. Is a good
Exactly. But as you said, if this is Atleti's second game of pre-season, maybe they're not going to be totally up to snuff as well. But like we've seen in pre-season so far, what you want to see is you want to see consistency.
Train just going past over the back.
A train?
in the look.
Oh, yeah. Is it a train or a tram? A tram would make sense.
I think it's a train. But Karen, sorry.
Yeah, you want to see consistency, patterns of play. We want to see and improvements in those consistency and those patterns of play, right? As time goes on, you would think they become more and more familiar with what Ten Hag wants. You would want to see less mistakes. Certainly, if you're making the same mistakes you were making against Liverpool at the beginning of pre-season, Ten Hag would be saying, wait a minute, they're taking a while to pick this up. That was 3 weeks ago at this point. So one would hope we see more of that. What are you hoping to see?
Yeah, I need to see the repetition of the style of play. The fact that Sancho's injured, I want to see Elanga playing exactly the same way.
I felt that Elanga didn't have the best pre-season.
He didn't.
I'm gonna put it out there because a couple of games he came on.
He was poor.
He was
poor,
his touch
called a
was
spade a
off. It was
spade.
surprisingly poor in the sense of we've seen how he's been training, and I like a lot of people thinking, stepping stone.
It just shows different in the game, innit? I think he's got a lot to work on, and it just shows you how good Jadon Sancho is as well.
Yeah.
On top of that, but particularly he was coming on, he was losing the ball, and it didn't look convincing, did he, when he came on? So that's what I mean. This is I know.
And Elanga on the right, by the way. See, last season he played a lot on the left. Whenever he played for Ralph, he was pretty much always on the left. So Elanga on the right today is interesting. Not to say they won't switch, because they will. They will switch a lot, even Sancho and Rashford. And that front three is fairly fluid. I'm interested as well, Martial. I hope he continues his form.
It's funny just how it actually starts the exact same team, though.
I know.
That is a bit annoying.
But again, it must be said, like that is nothing revolutionary about that. Man United, and I can understand you can say, well, past mistakes, learn from them. But even under Sir Alex, you'd have pre-seasons where there'd be no new signings.
Yeah.
You would, or they don't play for ages. I saw a thing, I think it was from Bleacher Report the other day. They were saying, people talk about great windows of pre-season windows and all that kind of stuff. They spoke about the season when we won the Champions League, that season heading into that season, or the pre-season heading into that one. All of our signings were in July or August.
August?
Carlos Tevez was signed in August.
And and that's what I mean. We want it all done now, and we think it should be done now, but there is still time. There is still time, and we should have done more by now. I get it. We should have done more, but I just think by the end of it, if we can get another 2 in,
should we have done more by now? If you'd have said beginning the transfer window, knowing United, three deals done.
But is that the problem though? Knowing United, so it's like we're basically going into acting like that's the norm because it's our norm, but it shouldn't be.
But I would also say again, I clearly, vividly remember having these conversations saying it's going to take more than one transfer window, and now we want all of our issues resolved in one transfer window.
Yeah,
and it's not finished yet.
Big up Real Talk Bar says, Flex take some vitamin D, zinc or cough drops. I'm dosed up to the max. I can't physically take anything else right now. Don't want to condone that type of behaviour.
No.
So, it's just got like this, bit of like a tickly chesty cough.
It just, The thing
annoying.
is, sometimes coughing makes it worse. And we're off.
Come on.
We're off. We have kicked
It's
off.
McTominay and Fred
Yes.
in the pivot.
And look, this is the opposite of a press by Atletico as well. This is what you see a little bit now, but
No, they're pressing, mate.
De Gea, what's your passing like out from the back? Not a good start, De Gea. You don't do us any favours, David. I've had to do all of these games with Marcel as well, and every time De Gea gets on the ball, I take a big inhale of breath.
Yeah, because the hounds are out, isn't it? Because now that clip straight away, 20 seconds into the game, is going to make it on Twitter and say, this is why he can't play for Ten Hag. Do you know what? Ten Hag's keeper was Stekelenburg.
Yeah.
Since when is Stekelenburg renowned for fucking being amazing with his... They are pressing us, by the way.
Yeah, I jinxed that quite a lot, actually, didn't I?
Looking a bit...
Lindelof gives it back to De Gea.
I tell you what.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's it. That's us done, guys. We're off. Because that's...
Look at Harry.
Don't point, Maguire. Don't point, because every single person there, Lindelof's touch was rubbish.
Yeah,
De Gea took about 5 minutes on the ball. It went to Maguire. He nutsed himself somehow. They managed to. We're going
this
again.
is we see what we're made of here.
Pass gives it back to De Gea.
This does not look composed.
Just keep calm, David. Why are you here, Flex? This is your fault.
If this keeps happening, it's going to make me look... Oh, my God, Lindelof. Fuck.
They're claiming offside. It's not being given.
Oh, we need to settle down. We look nervous as hell.
We are 100 seconds into this preseason friendly, and we have fumbled the ball about 12,000 times.
So nervous. Oh, my God. Like, Atletico don't normally play like this.
Oh, Malacia's nearly lost the ball as well in his own box. Where's he going?
He's actually
Play
done
it
well.
simple.
He's actually done well.
He's done well, right, Bruno? Time, Bruno. Don't be rash. That's a decent ball.
He's not rash. He's giving it to Rashford.
There you
That's
go.
a great
Rashford's
ball.
in. It's only a Langer
Just
in the
take him
box,
on,
I think.
1-1. Take him on. Just take him on, Rashi. Beep.
See you later.
Hit it, Rashi! Oh, but that's good, though, Rashi. That's really, really good. It need that wake-up call. Malacia did well there, actually,
He
to
did
be fair.
well. Well, he stumbled, but he recovered nicely.
Yeah, that's a really good ball from
It
Bruno.
was a good ball.
Yeah, and that is what you want Rashford doing. Getting at his man, beat Savic easily, like he's not there.
Yeah.
And that goes across goal there. Could have been different.
He loves the near post, Rashford.
He does.
He loves the near post.
Good save.
Super chat from Ian says, you're right about the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for fans overseas. Remember spending more than half my paycheck to get the best seats to see United play in Singapore back in 2019. It was a dream.
That was really good in Singapore. It's the Singapore National Stadium. That was a lovely stadium as well.
And Red Baron says, there's a easy for me to say, statistic part of me that likes McTominay and Fred starting. For some United fans, it makes their minds melt.
Sorry, Karen. It's interesting seeing this because, sorry, just before you go back to that, remember I was saying in pre-season, I want to see what it's like when it goes wrong or when we get pressed intently. Because that's the equivalent of playing. I know it's Atletico, but that's what it's like playing against top-notch Liverpool or top-notch City. They're going to come for you.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
to see us in these moments is a bit worrying, but also good.
And also, look, no complaints about the pitch or anything today.
Yeah,
the pitch looks fine.
It's done.
He's in.
That's done.
What happened?
Tony's in. Tony's
Rashi,
in. There's going to be a little dink. What? Tony. He wants to pass. Bruno's saying he wants to push. What's happened there? He's misjudged the flight of that.
He just completely, the centre back just completely missed the ball. Martial was in. I thought he was going to cut it back.
Yeah.
And it's not because of the pressure of the defender. It's just a bad finish.
Yeah, it's just a bad
It's just
finish.
a really bad finish.
Not like him at all. It's not a push, Tony.
It's not a push. It's not a push. You're only claiming the push because you go, oh my God, I missed it massively.
But
Two chances.
4 minutes in, though. 2 chances.
But that's going to be United's season, isn't it? Basically a case of defensively shaky. Going forward, though, there is some kind of promise there.
Yeah.
But the sort of playing out from the back.
Yeah, the structure of how to...
Bruno's done well there. That was fizzed in.
That was fizzed in.
Oh, it's not. He's lost it. He has not done well.
No. He done well to gather it. But it's a really good touch. Yeah, and these are the teething problems that we're going to see, guys. Like, this could easily be a Brighton putting it on us a bit,
They're going to press us. Of course they're going to press us.
They play a 5 at the back as well, usually.
Yeah.
And we usually struggle against a 5. So
Ball in behind. Lindelof just deal with that.
just
See it out.
See it out. So these are all the questions that I want to see us have to come up with answers to. So I like that. I like we're playing Atletico even more now. And I like that they're actually on the front foot. It's their pre-season, because normally they surrender possession, and I know they kind of are, but they were going after us for a bit there.
I make no mistake, those teams that are playing United in the first 3 or 4 games, so you're talking about your Brightons, your Brentford, your Liverpools, they'll watch today, they will see that first 100 seconds and go, well, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Ball at the back, we'll let them have it, press them, they'll make a mistake.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the time to show that you can't have that tactic against us anymore. But at the same time, as fans, we need to remember to undo that, to all of a sudden get good at playing out from the back and good,
Well, that's also, again, this is why we signed Martinez.
Exactly.
Because in that situation, one of those passes would not have happened.
That's true.
He'd have controlled it fine, or he'd be the calming presence, if you will. So if anything, what we saw in the first opening seconds is why we've signed our centre-back, and I'm glad we've got him.
Good
Pass there.
Yeah,
Intricate
really good.
play. Fred.
Unlucky, well done.
Corner ball.
I have to say, I do see an like a consistent patience of our play now, especially this man Bruno. I have to say, I know it's early days, but
He still has Bruno-isms.
he's always going to have Bruno-isms. But I don't know how you feel. I feel like I've seen them less in them 4 games.
We probably saw
A lot more short passes.
You did still see, again, the Bruno.
Go on, Harry.
Of the no-look pass over his shoulder with just hoof it. He did that. It paid off once, but it doesn't sometimes. That's the problem. Like you said, maybe or hopefully that will get slowly eradicated over time. It has only been 3 weeks. And he's an older player as well. He's been doing it for his entire career.
Exactly. So to get them to change these habits is difficult for what Ten Hag wants us to do. Corner going to be coming in from Malacia now.
I can't wait to have Eriksen on these.
Oh, he's so good at corners, in swinging and out swinging.
Exactly. Here's Malacia though on the corner. See what delivery he's got.
That's good delivery.
Ball in.
Oh, Lindelof, man.
They're chances headers like
they
that.
are. They are. To really, if you're a strong header of the ball, he's put that. I want to say on a plate, or is it behind
Fair enough.
him?
You'll see.
He should do
and
better
there is no real pressure from the defender either.
No.
He's just misjudged the flight of the ball.
Between Lindelof and Maguire, we don't get that, especially Maguire, because he's supposed to be renowned for it. We don't get that killer instinct from set pieces that you would like to get from him. Do you know what I mean? You don't really get it.
Atleti really don't play out from the back either, do they?
No, ref.
They go short and then just smack it long.
Yeah.
Is their kind
100%.
of tactic.
Yeah.
I think he's a new signing for them, Molina, as well.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him before. Well done.
It's a foul on Malacia. Goes down.
Bit easy.
And also, look, with Shaw being injured, we're 8 days away from Man United's start of the season. Malacia playing in the penultimate pre-season friendly. I mean, we don't know if Shaw's going to play tomorw with his illness.
Well, is he actually ill, yeah?
Yeah, okay. So chances are he probably won't. You would say this puts Malacia in pole position to start next weekend?
Yeah, well, if Luke Shaw's ill and can't play tomorrow,
that's a ball attempted over the top. He's onside.
That's a really good ball.
It's Martial cuts.
Oh, Tony's back! Oh, that looked like old school Tony. That if he scores that, the pressure's good. Oh,
bad touch of Lanka. That's what lets you down, mate.
Yeah, Jaden's gathering that.
Yeah,
and then we get an attack there. It's little things like that, isn't it?
What is funny though,
this has actually been a good start
for a team that plays again short, possession-based football. We have clearly seen that they're playing a slightly high line, Atleti, and we're just going ball over the top, ball in behind, run onto it.
And Martial's running.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Same with Rashford.
He's
running.
Runs, man.
Whether that carries on into the season will remain to be seen.
Yeah, it's these bits here. I want to look at Martial. Because it's easy to just follow the ball. Because this is what I miss about when you're actually there. Sometimes I like to watch players to see what they're doing off the ball. I just want to see what he's on. Basically, is he showing that he wants to come short for this one, and then Bruno goes long,
ball in over the top and behind.
It's causing problems.
They're trying it. Yeah. That's the only thing with it at the moment, isn't it? Is like
it's not quite.
There's always still that one pass which you go,
yeah,
nasty. Lindelof he jumps up in the air. The player backs in. He's already committed to the header, and he's just landed so awkwardly. That's how you break an arm.
Oh,
look at this! Bang!
Yeah,
that is how you break an arm as well. That is how you break
an arm. Yeah, that's a Harry Kane special. When he backs into people.
He's done it again.
He's absolutely done it there as well. Look,
He's lively though, Martial. He's very lively. Yeah. He's involved. Those two centre backs are not having a good time at the moment with him.
He's causing him
left trouble. A bit on him.
He's causing him trouble already because he's moving.
Exactly. And I think from an athletic point of view, you'd say simple ball over the top is doing us in.
Yeah.
What is going on with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Malacia back to De Gea again. Not being pressed as much as in the first minute or so.
But that was worrying about the real press. Like, because if you tried to press City like that, they would just play around you.
Yeah.
But I don't know what you feel. I don't expect us to be that different at that yet.
You know what it reminds me of is when Unai Emery was manager of Arsenal, and those first few games where the goalkeeper, like Petr Cech, was kicking it around, and their centre backs, and they looked awkward.
Yeah.
And they either have to adjust or they lose their spot. Ball bouncing around like a pinball in the air. Is McTominay or is head injury? Yeah. Is that Alanga? I think it is.
Mate.
No luck.
Last thing we need is any injuries as well.
Well, exactly. With strength and depth is not there, especially in those forward positions. You could argue maybe on the wing we might get away with it a little bit.
Who's on the bench? Because maybe Eriksen could come on the right.
In terms of our attacking options on the bench, you've got Eriksen.
Oh, there they are, right there.
There you go. Eriksen, Garner, Palestri, Donny.
So Palestri could play on the right.
Yes. Although there have been rumours about a loan move for him, haven't there? Possibly, because he was on loan in Spain last year. They were saying possibly go to somewhere like Italy or somewhere like that. Well, it doesn't really. Does he get caught in the head?
No, he doesn't.
I didn't. I thought
maybe by the foot.
It wasn't a clash of heads or anything like that.
No, he'll be right. My son is fine.
They got a strong bench, Atleti, don't they? They got a good squad.
Oh, yeah, they got Witsel now. I forgot about that.
Morata there. Isn't he going to move again?
Yeah, something like that. Felix is there. Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to break Anelka's record and Lukaku's record.
Griezmann on the bench. Yeah, it's weird.
Where has he been? So he's been Atleti, Real Madrid, Juve, Chelsea. That's unbelievable. And probably going to move somewhere else again. We kind of get sandwiched a little bit.
Didn't look like he actually hit his head.
No. Maybe it was his nose or something.
Yeah. He's all right. That's the main thing.
That's one thing I'm glad I've never done. I've never broke my nose.
That scares me.
As far as that I'm aware of, I have a bump as if I did break my nose. So I might have as a kid.
I had a hefty fall. Your parents didn't tell you.
Wow! I tell you, I was in. You know, one of those bumping chairs as a kid. You know, you can sort of bounce or whatever.
Yeah.
My mum decided to put me on a freezer in one.
What, and leave you on top?
A fridge freezer on the top. And of course, what happens? I bumped and fell off onto the kitchen floor.
It's a long way down.
Locked in, face down like that.
That's a long way down.
It is. And several years later, I said, "Mum, what were you thinking with that one?" She's like, "Well, I had to do the cooking." I was like, "Yeah, but I mean, a seat by definition is designed to be on the floor, not a fridge."
Well done. Yeah, no, 100%. You shouldn't be up there. That's dangerous. I'm not going to say the word neglect because I don't want to say that about your mum.
I said it about it.
But it's, yeah.
Steffi says, is that normal in rural Oxfordshire? There's not a lot of things that are normal in rural Oxfordshire.
Rashi there, he tried to go past the player, take one touch and get past him. He has been willing to do that more on tour.
Do you reckon it's hotter in Oslo than it was in... is it hotter in Oslo than it was in Australia?
I'm going to say definitely. Yeah. Definitely more than Melbourne. These are all out there in T-shirts and that. The sun's blazing. Well done, Maguire. Maybe not.
Yeah, that rain in Perth was unbelievable. I've never seen it. During a game, I can't think I've ever seen something like that. Here you go, a bit of play by Atletico as a foul. But even to the point of watching it on TV, you couldn't actually see the play at one point. It was that thick, the rain.
Yeah, in there, in the media bit, you can the glass opens out. Had to shut it immediately, and you could just see the swirling wind everywhere, and I was just like, Australia. Even the sorry, this is Perth actually, not Melbourne, and even the people in Perth were like, it ain't normally like this.
I was worried about Josh. I thought he's in there in probably one of his little pits. I bet it's filling up like a magician trick. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's unlocking himself. Like chains in a straight jacket. You can just hear no, like a siren. No.
That's definitely what Josh would do as well. 100%. That's what he would do.
Here's an Atletico free kick. Ball into the box. Who's that? Rashford. Oh, it's a chance.
That is a chance. He's absolutely fluffed it, but it is a chance.
Half chance. Well, more than a half chance.
Stayed in.
Still in.
Bloody hell.
There you go, Atleti.
Can we win it back?
You know what I was saying before, Atletico won't stop the game by going down quite a bit. They have in the first 15 minutes because we haven't really played for like 2 or 3 minutes with all of these injuries. Black, big kick out.
Well done.
Lindelof deals with it. Time, McTominay. Gives it to Fred. Under a ton of pressure. Does well. if I was Fred, I would look up at McTominay in that situation and go, "Come on, mate, don't sell me out."
Yeah.
Because that's one of those ones. If Fred gives it away, people go, "Oh, Fred."
Why is Debbie saying Arsenal? Wow, are they winning by a lot? Are they something?
Well, they want to compete with us. We got the Bangkok Trophy, and they want the Emirates Cup.
Yeah, and they already won one already, didn't they? They won that Florida Cup thing.
Well, the Bangkok Trophy or whatever was it?
It's a big trophy that I saw it in the back. It's got like a fan in it, lights, bloody the big proper thing.
Because it's proper.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a major honour.
It's real.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I like that stadium. We went to that stadium last time for a friendly.
It's a Bangkok Centurions Cup is what it's called.
There you go.
Yeah, every 100 years they compete for
Bangkok Centurions Cup. That's what. Go on, give it. Yeah. Oh, he was in as well.
I tell you what, that's Kondogbia played really well against us in the Champions League.
Arsenal. Bloody hell. 4-0 after 20 minutes against Sevilla.
Bloody hell. Wow. Who cares about Arsenal?
Yeah. Who cares?
They're rubbish. You hear that, Josh? They're rubbish.
Oh, mate.
No.
Come on, let's get this press going again now. I want to see a little bit more rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, Atleti got their sort of a bit of a foothold in the game now.
Yeah.
Where's our press?
No foul. Well done.
Lindelof does well. Where's your pass? Where's your options?
Give it, he's in. Oh, he's offside now.
He's on now. Oh.
Played. Give it there.
Yeah. Gap.
Chop. Yeah.
Martial.
Oh, unlucky.
He looks sharp.
He does. And
that was playing in tight spaces as well. There wasn't a ton on. If you would say Ten Hag, you would say
ball.
No, but you would say. I mean, I saw that.
Lindelof aggressive in the tackle, getting there. Fred on the ball, not rushing, picking the right pass out. Could have passed it to Elanga, who's offside. Gets it back outside the boot. Chop. It's good play, man.
He's got intricate feet when he wants.
Could have given Fred one more as well.
That is really frustrating though when you've got the player giving it. Pass it.
Yeah.
You're offside. Ball whipped in, headed away by an Atleti player, edge of the box. Was that Malacia? Recycles
back to him. Cross that.
Left foot, put it in.
Oh,
nah, it wasn't.
Got a bit of luck there.
Yeah.
Right, what are we in transition now? How are we in transition?
Yeah, what's our counter-attack saying? Long ball. Is a good ball.
That's a great ball.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Sun got in his eyes, I think, a little bit.
Okay.
But you've been given time to
Dalot's
reset.
first bit of defending to do against Carrasco as well.
Yeah. Gives it back nicely.
He's shot. No, he's not. That's helped us. He didn't have a shot there.
Right, you're back in position now. Just settle. Malacia is a bit of ball whipped in. Dalot over the shoulder. It always worries me.
Yeah, that one
always
goes
worries
all the way
me over the shoulder. Him and Wan-Bissaka are the same in that regard.
Come out of there. Go Fred. Or better. Well done. Drive.
Got space.
Malacia.
You got space. Go into
Let's
it.
Go. Good ball.
Surprised he did that early.
Yeah, good.
Rashi, what options have you got? Martial. Look at him.
He's
confident.
Himself,
he's confident.
He's expressing himself. I like Malacia's. Unlucky. That's the right time to try that though, Bruno. Well done.
Keep going, mate.
Megs.
Free look.
Chop. Yes, Rashi. I'm seeing
it's nearly there.
I'm seeing some. It's positive.
It's nearly there.
Get the free kick for that. It's positive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's positive.
We've nearly got over 800 people watching. Only 263 likes.
Come on, guys.
We can do better.
We can always do better.
We can always do better.
Did he even touch him?
I hate those kind of ones. What's he supposed to do? Not go for the ball? 3 legs. Look at that. They were wide enough. Look at that.
Bruno looks looking all right.
But like you said, that's when you get the best of Bruno. That's when you get those kind of. That's when you try it. That's
Final
when you
third.
should try it.
Yeah, 100%. What I was going to say is, I like Malacia's willingness to pass forward early.
I was surprised, because I thought he's just going to drive into that. He's
the ball travels. The rule is always the ball travels quicker than yourself, than any players. So why run there? Just pass it to him. I like that.
Yeah. If it's on, definitely.
100%. I like that, and I'm not saying that. I know it's too easy to go. Luke Shaw would never have done that. I'm not out to try and just throw anyone on the bus. I just want to play. Want him to play in a good way, but I like what he gives going forward already.
Yeah,
I just like his willingness to be there. His willingness to go and contribute. That's like, he's giving it away.
Well, let's face it. Everything's come down our left-hand side so far. I was going to say right-hand side. I don't know if it's because Elanga and Dalot, they haven't played with each other a ton of times on that side.
Oh, well done. Thought we'd get rid of
That's better. Where's your options
We're
there
not out
now?
yet.
Maguire.
Round the corner. Yes. Ten Hag ball,
like.
man. Come out here quick. Give it there, quick.
That was a Langer
There
with
you
that
go.
ball round
That
the
was a
corner.
Langer. That was good.
That's better. That's what you need sometimes.
Look at
Just
Tony
good
just
first
dropping off.
touch.
Get it. Turn. Let's go. Drive.
Space. That's where your space
Yeah.
is. He's got lucky.
He has got lucky.
Palacio. What can you do? That's what I
McTominay
like.
quick.
That's what I like there. He could have forced it.
Yeah.
Recycle it. It's not on.
Turn. Good.
There's your space.
There he is. Oh, unlucky. They're just getting the last blocks in. Like that is the right pass for Bruno to go for. It is.
Yeah.
You're an attacking player. That's what you're supposed to get on the half turn and try it. But I think Atletico have been quite good at getting that last little block.
Well, and Malacia in that situation there last season, and again, it's not to say, oh, Shaw would have done this or Tellers would have done this, but I think the instruction was last season, if you're in that spot, there's nothing on, get in the box.
Yeah.
Whereas in this case, it's actually, no, turn back, start again, find the space somewhere else.
Yeah.
Wait for the space to open up.
Look, we're aggressive. Look, I like it. Dallas, don't foul him. Look, we're putting him into a trap there. Don't foul him.
It's not a foul.
Oh, it's not.
Let's not give it.
Yeah, good.
Well done.
Good. If we come out of this with the ball, I'll be really happy.
Well, even if we don't, pressure.
Yeah, exactly. It's not allowing teams to play. They've got out of it a bit, but again, it is pressure.
Exactly. It's pressure.
You're not always going to be able to win it back.
No.
As long as you show that willingness to work hard off the ball to make it difficult for other teams. Look at Malacia straight in.
Yeah. What do you think?
Straight in.
What do you think?
Okay, he's asking for a foul. He's moaning. Look, that's it. He's winding him up. Look, we're just pressing him.
Well, and they are the prime team of when they're rattled.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they'll start going into the ref. Simeone will start going into the ref.
And Llorente's moaning. He's going like this. Oh, no, it's definitely my foot. Oh, they're the master of the dark arts,
Well, that's what I was going to say. What do you reckon they're thinking? They're like, oh, we weren't expecting this.
Yeah.
Definitely. This isn't very Man United-ish. But there's still plenty of time to go.
There is, and we haven't scored yet. But, off the signs we've seen in the first 21 minutes, I like it, man.
So this is what I mean when we're talking about like Ronaldo in Atleti's system. I just could never see Ronaldo fitting in this system.
The back five.
In terms of, and not like because he's rubbish or anything like that, but what would he offer Atleti in this system? I mean, he's going to score goals, but what in terms of like, what would his role be?
No, they'd have to change the way they play.
Yeah,
which
they'd have to.
Don't know how they do it. Oh, Maguire didn't actually win that, did he?
The brakes on.
That's a good touch. That's a yellow card.
That's a yellow foul.
Yes.
That's a tactical foul.
That's a yellow foul.
It's a yellow foul. Yeah, not a red foul, a yellow one.
That is a tactical foul because he was gone then. It could have been
that's the kind of foul where if you could introduce another colour card in terms of a sin bin.
Yeah, cynical.
Because you would say, well, he's a yellow enough for that because they've stopped a counter attack that was promising.
Yeah. Yeah, but a yellow is because it means, he's on a tightrope now. If he makes another mistake that's nothing to do with that and trips someone up, he's off as a result of that.
But there should be, if you want the game to continue to flow more, there should be more of a punishment than just a yellow.
So you say it's sin bin, yeah?
5 minutes.
5 minutes for that? But then you're saying, people won't do it then.
Yeah.
But there's something
giving me... but sometimes a foul is against the rules of the game.
Yeah, but you know what? Like for me... There's something about like cynical professional fouls that I quite like as well.
Yeah, I do, but they're against the rules.
Yeah, so it's just a foul.
But it's almost like everyone acknowledges, it's against the rules, but it is what it is. We have seen teams build, people like Pep. He has won trophies based on cynical fouls. So is Simeone.
Yeah,
it's against the rules.
It's just it's gamesmanship, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's allowed.
But what in every other facet of football, if someone's constantly breaking the rules, you change the rules. So
but he can't constantly. He can only do that once. That's why he's got a yellow card. He can't constantly do that.
But everyone does it.
Yeah, so they all get yellow cards.
Exactly, but it's still.
Oh, so you're saying it's 5 separate people can't do it and get yellow cards?
Let's just the flow of the game. I thought this was entertainment.
Oh shit!
If people want goals, that's a foul.
But those ones are like, where do you want me to go, sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it is foul. It's just that's typical Scott fouls, aren't it?
Like I'd rather that in terms of changing the rules of the game than these sort of weird rule changes that they're thinking. No more throw-ins, that kind of thing. Have you heard that?
Yeah, like after Wenger saying that.
Yeah, no more throw-ins. Why?
He's offside. He's not.
He's not. He's in. He's in behind. Stand him up. Oh.
Hey. He's going to say the first. I think Carrasco was offside. The other guy wasn't. Ball.
But the concern would be is there were several passes he could have chose from.
Yeah,
we were open. They were all in.
We were open here. Who is it?
There's a bit of space
comes all the way out.
Who was playing them on? Was it Dallo? That's the thing. If you're going to play somewhat of a high line, everyone has to be in tune.
Yeah, they do. Get this out.
Deal with the corner. Oof. You panic on all of them, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Ball's bouncing. Oh,
Bloody hell. That's a pen.
I thought he dealt with it. I thought he recovered well.
That was not convincing.
This first touch in there.
That was not convincing. That's it. Get it
Where's
down.
your support?
Well played.
Okay.
Oh, lovely turn. Awful turn.
It's not the place
he's
for it.
fouled him as well.
That's the Brunoism. It's not the place for that.
No.
It's fine if it pays off, but if it doesn't, he had to do the foul there because he thought, all right, I'm in trouble now. The team's in trouble.
Yeah. It's a shit foul as well. Oh, mate. So what happened here then? Oh, someone's on the floor. Is that
Lindelof. He did do
He's
well.
done well.
He got the ball, but I mean, it's calamitous, isn't it?
Last 5 minutes haven't been good, have we?
It's just
first 21 minutes we were really good.
It's again defensively. That's going to be our season. You feel like I don't know if Martinez controls all of it. Is the free kick? Their delivery's good.
Yeah, very good.
Atleti
Done well to keep clearing it. That's all we can do, innit?
Ball over the top. See it out.
See it out.
See it out, Bruno. Jeez.
Yes, Bruno, man. Don't worry. We believe in you,
It's
bro.
fine. 25 minutes gone, or nearly 26 minutes gone. Still Manchester United 0, Atletico Madrid 0.
How you summing up that first 25 so far?
United had a better chances.
Innit? Exactly.
Martial, should have scored at least one. I mean, that one-on-one.
Yeah, one over the
that's
bar,
the
yeah.
proper one.
He's got to score.
He does have
At least
to score.
hit the target.
A couple of nervy moments from United defensively. Going forward, we look pretty
Good.
pretty slick still. Martial just
Keeps
looks
doing that, dropping off the front.
so confident. His link-up plays really good. Rashford's gone a bit quiet, maybe the last 10 minutes or so, but it's looked lively at times. Bruno's being Bruno, on the ball a lot.
Bruno's being Bruno.
Well, this is what I was saying. The difference between him and Donny is that Donny will keep running into space, and if someone doesn't give him the ball, then he has a quiet game because that's going to happen. Bruno, he'll run into space, but then eventually, if people don't give him the ball, he'll just go and chase it.
Yeah,
he will
he'll
get
go
the
and
ball.
get it, yeah.
He'll put himself in on the game,
Yeah.
which is sometimes what you have to do.
Fucking hell, that's poor, man, I feel.
That's why he gets his goals and assists because he makes
Oh,
sure
well done, Dallas. Oh, yeah, well done.
bit of space.
Well
Flicks
done.
it back, McTominay.
Back stick.
Patience,
Yeah,
yes.
that's the one.
Oof.
Oh, I was a bit behind him, though. Oh, he's done well
He's
there.
done really well there. It's not a foul.
Yeah, it's not a foul. It's not.
He got involved. Oh, he booked him.
What?
That's a disgrace.
Did he pull his shirt that we couldn't see? Unless he's pulled his shirt on the
He was
inside
pulling
and-
him a little bit, but
Nah, it's got to be a big one. You know where the shirt actually...
let's have a look. Because he got done, clearly. He was holding on a bit. He was holding
It's
on.
a yellow. Yeah.
Is that a yellow, though?
Yeah, you're holding... Yeah.
First foul of the game? That's what he's saying. That's my first one.
Yeah, but it's like what you said. He wasn't
in, though.
Keep the game flowing.
That was different.
Oh, it's different now. It's Man United.
That was
Keep
different.
the game flowing, pulling shirts.
Alanga's one was totally different from that. He was basically, he was going to massive counter-attack. Wasn't on. Referee biased.
Well
Good turn.
done, Fred. It's a great touch from Fred. That
It was a
under
great
pressure.
touch from Fred.
Oh, why can't he just do that all the time? Good ball, Maguire.
Bruno. See, again, didn't need to be first time.
Oh,
That.
I shouldn't have said the thing about Bruno. He's just changed
Cutting
up.
he still has the Brunoisms. This is my point.
Yeah, he's trying to do the right things.
And like we said, when you're in the final third, I'm happy for the first touch. You need a bit of quick invention. Halfway line, take a touch, mate.
Yeah. He can't come out of that with the
Well
ball.
done, Dallo.
Well done.
Well done.
Dallo's looks really assured.
Who says he can't defend?
It's true. I think he's showed that side. I know we wanted attacking fullbacks to show stuff under Ten Hag, and he's definitely done that. But a massive question mark over him was.
See McTominay, he's got the collar up.
Yeah. I saw it. I wanted to try and quickly skate over it as if to say he was just in a duel and the shirt it just got left up. He ain't put it back down.
It's a statement. He's feeling it.
No.
He's feeling it.
Scott, don't put the extra pressure on yourself, bro. Just put the collars down, man.
I mean, to have the collar up and then struggle to make the pass.
Scott, man.
Yeah.
Scott's going to have to put them down.
Oh, that was nice.
ASAP,
Oh, he's played himself into
done.
trouble, though. Bruno wins it back. Here's Alanga.
Ref!
you not get
Ref! That's a foul.
Come on. I mean, I know he wasn't going anywhere, but still, it's a foul.
That's got to be a foul.
It's refs
like
all
a
over
foul.
the
It
place.
looked like
I
he
thought it was a
tripped him
foul.
up, yeah.
I mean, granted, again, he probably ran himself into
Yeah,
a bit
which
of
is
an
why
alley.
it's a stupid foul.
But that's why he was looking for the
saying
foul.
shoulder to shoulder. Bruno's like, nah, come
Shoulder
on, man.
to
You fouled
shoulder.
him. Come on, man.
A load of rubbish.
I love when players do that. Come on, you know
Come
what you've
on.
done.
Look, try something nice. It worked. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Then he got into trouble.
What is that guy doing? He's that Kondogbia.
But look at this. This is Llorente on Alanga. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's a foul.
He knows what he's doing.
Steps.
It is shoulder to shoulder, but he shoves him and he kind of follows on him
Yeah.
a bit. Nasty. Stamp in the groin. Very SummerSlam-ish. Disqualification.
Getting used to
Ring
it.
the bell.
Oh, yeah, Langa's been through the wars in this match a bit.
Yeah.
He's been-
That does hurt when that happens, though.
Oh,
When you get
trod on
stamped.
afterwards, it's the worst. And like, you want to go mad as a person, because you can't always be sure that it was on purpose or whatever.
Do you know the worst for it? They're strikers. As a keeper, you run out, run down,
No comment.
run down, grab the ball. You always leave a bit on.
Entitled to go for it. Coach tells me.
No, you're not.
Entitled to go
Well,
for it.
you might be, but you know what you're doing.
Entitled to go for it.
Next time he won't come out because I've left a bit on him.
Entitled to go for it. I always used to play them mind games with certain keepers.
Leave a bit on. Next time, we'll bottle it.
100%.
And they do, to be fair.
And vice versa though. If you come out and fucking go,
I
mean?
will always go through because again, that's what you've got to do.
Yeah. Clean your own man as well.
Because as if you're thinking about it from a striker's point of view, when you see a goalkeeper on the floor sliding at your feet like that, you think that guy's crazy.
100%. Because you have to be part of it. You've got to be crazy to be a keeper anyway.
Yeah, you're thinking he's more than happy to be kicked in the face by me.
Yeah, 100%.
It's all a game of chicken. What's your press like, United? Pressure.
Yeah, it's coming.
No.
Hasn't that press to
that
get the
sort
ball
of-
back quickly
yeah.
hasn't been. I mean, we have put them under pressure in certain moments, though. To be fair, I would still say there's a willingness to do it.
Oh, he's in behind. De Gea's committed. Boy.
Using his feet. See,
But good
Maguire gets
position.
the ball.
You would say good
That's what I'm
position
saying,
from
he's
the
gotta be
goalkeeper.
there.
High position from the keeper. You would
100%.
look at the defence going,
because
Maguire.
if he's not there, we're in trouble. And Maguire's
Realistically,
in trouble.
yeah, realistically, what are Lindelof and Maguire doing there? Maguire can look over to the linesman like he just did. He's onside.
Yeah. Well, it's Lindelof who's covering him in the
I
end.
don't know what.
And then De Gea gets him out of it with a good starting position.
But Maguire's better on the ball than Bailly, right?
Oh. Fuck's sake, Maguire. Well done, Fred.
Fred's done really. Fred's played well.
He has played well.
And it's, shit, that's a jinx. Why are we here?
Do you know what it is? There's still so much to fix. I don't even know how Maguire's fallen over. It's a really good tackle from Fred. That he's done well to get the ball.
Then you get up, simple pass, get it away. Don't try too much. But yeah, you have these instances like already with Maguire, don't you? That's the thing.
Yeah. What it is that
Him
Maguire
on a high line just does not work.
Scott needs to do that.
Oh, Jesus.
It's so deliberate. It's
And
so
again, because that collar genuinely
he's
looks
strutting. Scott is strutting.
that collar does look like a PE top polo as well. So
Yeah.
he does look like he's playing, football at lunchtime. He might as well have his sort of leather shoes on that can curl a ball better.
Scott is strutting in that
Yeah.
kit. He thinks he's the business in that, mate. I'll tell you that for free. Look at that, collars are up. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got a fade. Yeah, I'm Scotty and I.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, look at Cantona there. Like,
What
look
were
at the
they-
collars there. Like, that's what it should look like.
What cool.
Oh,
And Maguire's got a bloody
Harry's got a bit of a split lip.
split lip.
You know.
Because he keeps falling on his ass every time the ball gets passed in. One ball in behind.
Why was Maguire on the floor a minute?
Because
I
again,
need to see that one.
that's what I mean. Do you reckon the physio say that to him? They'll be dabbing his lip going, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing?
Yeah, something like that. I don't get it. What happened? Why was he just on the floor?
Don't know.
Why am MUTV not showing us that replay?
It's graphic. It's too graphic.
Oh, look, that guy's... Come on, Harry. Sounds like he's getting a good reception now.
I hope so. And it was. Look, I saw there was some conversation about what reception is Ronaldo going to get tomorrow. And ultimately, look, I hope he gets a good reception.
He ain't going to get booed.
I don't want to see anyone get booed,
He wouldn't
irrespective
get
if they're Ronaldo or
booed. Do
Maguire.
you think he could get booed?
I hope not.
Do you think he would? He's going to.
I don't.
What's your gut say?
I would. The majority will be cheers. I won't be shocked if there's a rumble, shall we say? Lil Yo-Yo says, Owen, has your dad decided what shirt he's getting? No. We've had these conversations a couple of times with him. He said Ericsson, and I nearly hung up the phone.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, well done, Elanga, man. Referee, man, get the yellow card out.
Don't get the yellow one. Get the green. That is a sin bin. That is the sin bin. That is my point. If I was pitching you the green card, I would have showed him these 2 fouls in this game. That would be it.
No, but the yellow card is doing what it's designed to do.
That is a sin
bin.
bin.
Yeah, but Owen, he can't do that ever again for the whole game now, though.
No, but Atleti as a team should be punished for that tactic.
Okay, you're saying that you can't have that as a tactic.
No, exactly. Unless you want to have 7 players on the pitch.
They're not that great on the ball. Yeah, fuck it.
Because it's cynical. And I get your point of, oh, he can't do that again or he'll get sent off. But they might do that again to get sending off. They'll go, well, if they're winning, screw it. Ball into the box. That's a good ball.
Yeah! Oh, I thought it was Scotty.
The green card. Hashtag implement the green.
Scotty needs to put that collar down. ASAP.
Yeah, what colour card did I say? Did I initially start off with orange? I don't even know my own product. I prefer green.
You said green card, yeah. Get green card out.
Yeah.
The one that proves you should be.
Exactly. Should you be here? Because you shouldn't be on the pitch. Get out. Or maybe that we just change the whole thing to a traffic light system. Red off. Yellow. I don't know. It needs more work, but the
collar is
idea is
COLLAR.
Yes. There's Rashford. That's a free.
Rashford's been a bit quiet as well. It's like since that first little 15 minutes.
Well, like Kalanga.
We all have, actually.
But it says we sort of pick our sides, don't we?
Played.
So the first maybe 20 minutes, a lot of the ball was coming down the left. It switched a little bit to the right recently, with Elanga getting fouled every 5 seconds. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think Ten Hag will be happy with this second half of the first half.
I think he'll be concerned about some of the defending. Yeah,
it hasn't looked assured, and I feel like a bit of impetus has gone out of our game a little bit. You know, we haven't really.
Lil Yo with the super chat says Scott McTominay looks like Eric Cantona.
I can't believe he deliberately put the collars up. He's funny, man.
They've had a discussion beforehand, haven't they, in the changing room? Do you reckon he's put it up like that? He's put it up like that. And
it's on Twitter. Everyone's good. It's just such a, like,
it's bold.
I tried to give him, because you know Scott's always in duels, isn't it? He's always like getting in. So it's like, oh, maybe someone just pulled it, so one's up, one's down. It's a bit.
Yeah.
But it's so deliberate. Like, he's got it up for a reason. Like,
do you reckon he just sort of put it on in the change room, flicked it up, and went, hey, lads?
What do you reckon? Big up Scott McTominay, man. Big up Scotty. Why are they all doing an applause? What's happened?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I think it's because Molassic come take a corner.
Molassic's standing over it.
I thought the whole ground was doing an applause or something.
Yeah, we had a couple of chances from the corners earlier on. A couple of headers.
Yeah.
Should have done better. Maguire's talking to the referee. Him and Savic. I mean, did you see when he pulled Jack Grealish's hair last year?
Yeah, that was a piss take. Grealish dealt with it well, does he?
Good ball. Oh,
come on.
That's
Harry.
A good corner.
Harry don't
It's
even
good
know where the
delivery. Ball's up in the air.
Oh,
he's got
that's
straight
a foul.
to the referee.
It's a foul.
Straight to the goalkeeper. That is. It's kicking off.
Oh, it's going off.
Shocker,
it's Scotty.
shocker.
It's Scotty in the middle of it.
Started on him.
There's going to be a red card out of this.
Put your collar up.
Scotty's going for it.
He's going by the scruff of the neck, man.
Was it even
it's
that bad?
This
is, to be fair, this is typical.
It is really Atleti.
Atleti. This is what they do. We got to show a bit.
That's not an elbow. He's trying to say to the referee he's elbowed Oblak.
Nah, I don't think he has. And I think that's what it is. Scotty's losing the plot here.
No, but they're grabbing him. Look, Carrasco's trying to grab him by the neck.
So does he fall into him? I mean, it is a little bit in his face, but...
Yeah, I will give Josh the credit for this one. He just said, ironically, they're all going for the collar. If he'd have just left it down, they wouldn't have had anything to grab. There'd be no grippage. It's not that bad. Look at him.
Yeah,
he's doing the Heimlich maneuver on him. He's throwing him around. Look, in a second, he grabs him by the scruff of the neck. Green card, all of them. Sin bin.
Look at Bruno. He's like, Scotty, it's not worth it. What's that though? You know what Scotty's like? What's that?
What's he doing? He's saying. What's he doing?
I was jumping for the ball. Yeah.
He was jumping for the ball though.
Jumping for the ball.
He's not left an elbow in or anything like that. Again, if you're a goalkeeper, you would say he fouled me, but you expect it.
Scotty loves all this, doesn't he?
Jeez. But this is where if you were an Atleti player, you go, look at you got your collar up, think you're all that.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep it up even more, put it higher.
Why not Ten Hag's thinking about all this? Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Scott thinks he's the fucking man. Is it going to be a red card? It better not be.
Never.
It better not be.
That'll be a red card. What, for McTominay?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to send him off, you'd send the other people that grab him by the neck.
Yeah.
It's a booking.
There's 2 yellows.
God, talk about... They just love it, don't they? Atleti.
Yeah.
They love a scrap. It's like that mate you go out with on a night out. There's always one after a couple of pints.
McTominay loves a little scrap though, did he? I mean, it wasn't that deep. It wasn't. Yeah, collar up McSauce feels different. Says Austin Baker, big up for the super chat. Like, you can't help but say that because he's got the collar up and he's in the middle of it. But McTominay would have booked. He would, yeah.
What for?
That's what I think. He's meant.
What did he get booked for?
Because he did get a little nudge from McTominay, but it wasn't like a fucking.
But what did Oblak get booked for? Do Veras book one of the Atleti players that was scrapping? Eriksen's warming up.
Come on.
But Oblak's been booked for being fouled.
Yes, Eriksen, man. I'm getting an Eriksen shirt. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not.
I mean,
I haven't got a player's shirt in ages.
It's just risky.
Ref.
That's a foul.
Fucking hell, man.
See, we're playing into their hands a little bit now.
Yeah, this is what they do against every team.
This is what they want.
Yeah, yeah. And then you got to try and nick it 1-0 or something.
We're going to play as well at half-time, Flex. This is what I always do whenever I do a match for you. Either or. Do you know what either or is?
I've got to choose either this one or this.
So the live chat gets in there either ors.
Oh, they get it in. All
yeah,
right,
they'll put it in. They'll put in, and it can be about anything: chocolate bars, crisps, TV shows, music, whatever, kits, anything. Either or, and you just have to pick.
Oh, well done, Alanga.
It says a bit more about you, I think.
Oh, fucking hell, Bruno. Jesus, he's fouled him afterwards as well.
To be fair, he got right back up. I'll take that from an Atleti player.
Yeah, yeah. Considering after what just happened as well.
We just want the game to play, doesn't it? You don't want stop, start. That's what they want.
That was poor.
That was poor.
Oh, they got away with it.
Some of their touches today
really
have been
bad. They're not
really
a very good
off.
technical team. I mean, we say that and... fucking hell.
But there's Maguire.
Oh, Frederick.
Fred's feet.
Yes.
Oh, look at him. He is Brazilian. It's Malasia. And but by the way, you know, you were saying that Maguire was better on the ball than Bailly.
He is. Doesn't mean that... I'm not saying they're both wicked.
That's a good
I'm
ball.
just saying,
That's
who's
Maguire.
that? Maguire. Of course it is. Yeah, Eric
can
Bailly
do
could do
that.
that ball. Yeah, he's good at that. That's what I'm saying. He's better on the ball than him.
Is that being better on
He's
the ball?
actually...
though?
to be fair, it's a multi... It's
Is
multi...
that being better on the ball as a shot, Rashford?
Yeah, it's got different meanings because you could say who's calmer on the ball.
Because you would say in that case, okay, Eric Bailly does make that pass, fair enough. But Eric Bailly, like you said, is more composed, I would think, on the ball.
Okay, here's the thing.
So there's different facets of
there's different facets of it. Here's the thing. Eric Bailly trusts his athletic ability more than Maguire. So he doesn't panic when the ball gets near him because he backs himself to be able to quickly turn and get away from someone. But if you asked Eric Bailly there's no pressure on you and we need to play progressively, I need you to keep switching it to that fullback and pinging it.
Won't do that.
We can't play like that. So it's like a false... Well done.
Ref! Foul.
It's like a false... They're like two false positives, isn't it? But
it's top trumps. There's different there's different attributes.
Yeah.
It's what
it's
you
an
want.
insult that Tim McTominay is playing with his collar up, says Hawksby 1.
Well, an early either or is from Red Baron. It says Owen or KG Flex.
Which one do I prefer?
I didn't say, did I? That this came up for Marcel. It was Flex.
He fell on the ball.
It was Flex or KG, and he said G.
Oh, did he? He actually made a choice.
That's why I said
Well
that.
done,
The right answer is not to answer it.
Yeah.
Bruno, a bit of space.
Yeah, well done. Turn. Don't try and force it in that.
Where's your overlap?
Don't shoot. Yeah, good
Oh,
ball.
good
Oh, unlucky. Good ball, Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, not many
We've been the
people saw
better
that.
team. We have been the better team overall.
Yeah.
I know it got a bit messy midway through the half,
It's a bit
but
cagey.
essentially Oblak's been, they're routine saves, but any corner. Oh, it's my son as well. I thought it was Martial.
No.
Alanga. Unlucky, bro.
It's because he's playing with a shirt on.
Yeah, I told him he's stuff. He's playing with his shirt.
I thought it was very bold of you for him to get an assist, and you just go, you didn't mean it.
Yeah, he's like
to
winding
his
people
face.
up.
And he was, I'm not even sure he was meant to be doing media. He literally
No, he
stopped
wasn't.
And circled back. He went, you taking the piss.
No, he wasn't supposed to be doing media that day because George was bringing him to, I think, the Athletic where he was supposed to be delegated. But on the way up, obviously he always says hello, but I just said to him he didn't mean it then, but he's remembered it's hurt him, it's burnt him, he's had to come back.
Smash out.
Played. Give him one
He
more.
did well, the 1-2 there,
One
actually.
more. Oh, Martial, that's not like you. Give one more. Well done, lads.
Done. McTominay, pressure.
What
about it?
I thought he was going to go for it there. That's typical McTominay. Like, you don't want to lose face in that scenario. But he done well there. Go on, Scott.
Do you reckon he'll come off at half-time, McTominay, now? If Eriksen's coming on.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Hopefully. I want to see Fred and Eriksen.
Eriksen for McTominay and Martinez for...
It's got to be Lindelof, isn't it?
You reckon?
I don't want it to be, but I just think it will.
I think it's a bold decision by a bold man if he puts on...
Here's one for you then. Does it show something from this, what we're about to see, this change, what we're about to see now? This could tell us more than we actually might think.
Moment.
This is actually a big moment. Well, it's not actually about to happen. We have to wait to see.
Yeah, we're assuming it would happen at half-time. I think it would.
No, but I mean, half-time's got to happen, the 15 minutes, and we see who comes out. We're not allowed to find out now. We're about to walk in.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Well, and he might not come out at half-time. It might be 60 minutes. It might be later on.
True, actually.
Deal with it, Dallo. Not deal with it. Oh, Maguire blocks.
We've done okay defensively, though. I don't think with
shaky.
I'm not saying it's looked really comfortable and convincing, but we've got the body on the line. We've got the interception in the end. We've not made Davide have to make a save.
That's the concern, though, isn't it? Because we had sometimes that last season. Well, I'd say De Gea made a lot of saves last season, but sometimes with De Gea, he won't have to make a save the entire game, and then the one shot they have goes in.
I literally didn't want to say because I was like, it's going to be this header right here from this corner. Remember he came in against Atleti away, and Kondogbia just bossed Pogba.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he is.
He's a solid player. And this is where some people are slightly confused by Atleti, because like you said, you go, technically they're not a good team, but they do have good technical players, but they're just not instructed to play like that, clearly.
No, exactly.
They've got players in that team that are really good technically.
It's a Simeoneism, isn't it? That's how he plays. And if you want to join his team, like you said about the Ronaldo thing, that's how you got to play.
Because people forget as well, when we played Atleti last season, first of all, they were reigning champions of La Liga. They'd won it the prior season, but I remember the interview or the preview did with Semra, and she was like, they're not playing that well.
No, yeah.
You know,
she said,
and they'd actually tried to be a bit more progressive, and that's why they weren't playing very well.
Yeah.
What can you do, Bruno? Bit of space. See, that's what you want to see from him.
Yeah,
he'd have forced it before.
Yeah. Harry's playing high up. Nah, it's hit off him, surely. Oh.
I hope so.
That must have hit off him. And that hit off him. He's not that bad.
Good ball.
Nah. I don't think Eric will want to see that.
Wasteful.
He'll want more patience than that.
Maybe not from that distance.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He won't want to see that. But then again, look, because further back when Fred done it against Palace, he was clean through.
Amazing. Amazing. Is Amazing gone or Amazing won? There you go. Everyone.
He's put the collars down.
Oh.
That is so purposeful.
Half
Game time. Whistle's gone.
Half time.
Whistle's gone. Collars up. I'm in mode. I'm in character.
It's like war paint, isn't it?
Yeah.
Game ready.
Second half, the whistle's gone. Collars down.
Well, there you go. It's half time. Manchester United 0, Atletico Madrid 0. Before we get into either ors, get your either ors in, and be sure to smash a like on the like button. You've got a bit on your chin there, Alanga. There's over 1,000 people watching, so be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe bottom right-hand corner. If you wish to join the UV Members Club, you can do so. Link is in the video description. It's also the pinned comment in the live chat as well. Interesting first half. There have been positives. There's been a couple of negatives.
Yeah.
We've sort of gone in and out of the game a couple of times. Started off opening minute shaky, then grew into it, had chances, probably had the better chances out of both sides. What do you think Ten Hag would say after that?
I think he will say, there's been moments that I was happy with. There's been moments where our energy's been good. There's been moments where...
A lot of mistakes.
for sure a lot of mistakes and
lot of mistakes.
Must
We
stop this
we
for
have,
sure.
We have World Cup. World Cup.
That's pretty good.
We have World Cup.
World Cup.
Eh? He does that a lot as well. Eh? With a laugh. World Cup, eh?
That's really good by you. Your Dutch wasn't very good.
That's my one impression.
That's
and
not
it's
bad.
just a phrase.
That's not bad.
World Cup, eh?
Yeah. Why have you just remembered that one little saying as well?
Because I noticed at the time he goes "eh" a lot.
Yeah, he does, because obviously he's English ain't his first language.
Yeah.
He's looking for fillers.
Yeah, World
Which
Cup.
I would ask us to speak Dutch. I'll be saying a lot more than they.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll say that he's happy in moments. If you think about it, we probably should have scored.
Definitely
with some of the
Martial.
chances, definitely Martial, and some of the other attacking situations we found ourselves in should have led to more. Should have led to actual chances and obviously, hopefully, goals. But just through like them getting a last-ditch tackle or block interception, it hasn't quite worked like that. But we're getting into good areas. I think he'll be disappointed the fact that we let the game kind of drift us by in that second half of the first half. from about 22-3 minutes ish. It wasn't even like Atleti really raised it and was putting us under the cosh as our turn to defend loads. It just, the quality in the game wasn't there. Alanga was losing it, Rashford was losing it, Bruno losing it. Just got a little bit bitty. Do you know what I mean? A little bit bitty, and I don't think Ten Hag would have liked that. And actually, when you look at the drop off against Villa, when he spoke about that, he said, "Yeah, we need to understand we can't do this, and we must, remain thinking." When we spoke to Dallo after, he said the same thing. He was like, "It's a reminder that we have to keep going, and we can't rest on our laurels." So he'll be in there at half time saying, "Pick this back up again." I want to see, a more energetic Man United from the second half.
Super chat from the Campbell Life says, "I think Bruno struggles with a slower build-up. He certainly tries to speed things sometimes when he doesn't need to. And I think maybe that's where sort of the rashness or forcing it comes from.
Keep having that patience.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't need it.
Yeah.
So in certain instances you do. That's how you get the opportunity, is doing something a bit quick when people don't think you're going to do it. But sometimes it doesn't always call for it. James of the Super Chat says, "Bruno is worrying me. He has no care for the ball." I didn't think he played horrendously in the first half.
No, he didn't play horrendous.
It was just he was doing the Brunoisms.
Yeah, he didn't.
And
He
that's
wasn't.
what he does.
Yeah, he wasn't horrendous.
Red Baron with an either or says, "Flex, David Lee or Steffi Jenks." You can't.
Oh, that's
You
too
can't.
hard.
You
That's
can't.
too hard. No.
Big up the mods.
Exactly. And David Lee would have loved to have been at the 100k party. He had some stuff going on. And Steffi Jenks made it by herself on a train from another country. So they're both legends.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's not the only mods. Like, there's other mods there as well. There's Mimi. She does amazing stuff as well. Tab is slow. So there's a lot of you. I ain't forgetting no one. Sending them signs. 100%.
Yeah. Remy says you should get a blur of KG doing the Ten Hag face. Have you seen the gif of it? Oh yeah, you have seen the gif
of him.
it.
Yeah. Just a bold stare.
And it's the double stare. James says, let's get real, people. Alanga isn't good enough.
Oh, all right.
It's harsh. I think pre-season as Ronnie Johnson.
Yeah, he looks old.
That's not very nice. Looks old.
Yeah, he's looking old, isn't it?
Well, did you see him in the Legends game?
Yeah, he looks all right.
He
looks all right.
At all.
Alanga isn't good enough. He's got a lot to work on. He's not the finished article. He's not first choice. And nor should he be, because he's not better than Sancho. He's not better than Rashford.
Yeah.
But he played better than Rashford last year, which wasn't hard to do because Rashford was so poor.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And V-Time Media Productions says, Bruno MIA again. There's a lot of...
Wow, saying Bruno was missing. I didn't see it was missing. I see he got on the ball quite a lot, I thought.
Yeah.
But some things, the tackle was getting blocked and... he was getting intercepted. A couple of other times he was... Yeah, he said forcing it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I've seen him play worse than that. That wasn't... I wouldn't look at that half and highlight him as the worst.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. Going back to the original either or from Red Baron, which you didn't answer, Owen or KG?
For what? Like what for?
Well, whatever. And get your either ors in.
I'm going to say... I'm not going to be bored. I'm going to answer it.
Go for it.
I'm going to say both. Said I'd answer it.
It's not really answering it.
All right, you then.
I don't believe you.
No, Owen. I say Owen.
KG, clip this.
Because I like when KG's annoyed and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna say
that is true. That is fun when KG's annoyed at stuff.
100%. When he feels it's hard done by. So I say Owen. Owen all day, easy.
Don't ask me that.
Easier to work with,
Well, in terms of I show up on time.
Well, yeah, and just easier to be around.
Kay says Rooney or Charlton.
Oh, bloody hell.
2 top goal scorers ever.
It's hard for me because I've watched us in this era, and Rooney's it, but the history of what Charlton is to this club and surviving the crash,
come back
and being able to win the cup 10 years later in 68,
win everything,
having been part, won everything,
including the World Cup.
I would say Charlton off of what he's had to go through and how the club had to rebuild, and he's gone through a time. If I look at what Bobby Charlton's done at this club, I'm like, he played through a time where the club could it have even survived as a club, let alone in 10 years' time be back at the top of European football. So, and I know it's easy to say this because he came first, but there are no Wayne Rooneys and these types of players and Eric Cantona's and all these top players without that rebuild. And do you know what I mean? So
I'd say Charlton, but I would also say that Wayne Rooney doesn't get anywhere near the respect he deserves.
I think Wayne Rooney is the best English player ever.
I think people forget, and I always point to this game, when we beat Arsenal 4-2 at Highbury, Wayne Rooney was squaring up to people like Patrick Vieira, they're, big name players. He was like 18 at the time and did not give 2 Fs. Wayne Rooney looked like he was in his mid to late 20s when he was 18. He was a man.
100%.
And I don't think he gets the respect he deserves as like a legendary player.
Not at all. And it's almost a little bit unfair to I know it's either or, so it's a bit of fun, but that's that's a proper one. Hell.
You could do a whole show on that.
Yeah, and it's
James with the super chat says, all on board my negativity train, plenty of space. This is a safe space in terms of negativity.
What, if someone wants to be negative?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Why? Who wants to be negative?
Well, he said, all on board my negativity train, plenty of space.
Oh, okay.
I'm not coming out of that first half thinking, terrible.
No, it wasn't horrendous. But let's get into it. It does. Yeah, see the Martial here. He's got to do better. He's got to do better than that. I expect him to do better than that. Look at Bruno saying, "Come on, get up! Come on." It shows that we've still got a long way to go, and that's what any little lapses that we've had, they've showed we've still got gears to go up here. Do you know what I mean? We're not fixed.
Yeah,
we're going, and this is what people maybe they don't need to remember, because maybe they're just a bit annoyed because they know that's what the case is. But it is that reminder of we are going to see so much different types of performances. As long as we keep staying. Let's not forget what our thing is this year, even regardless of the signings a bit, because our thing is we were so bad last year, and it's about when you were talking about going back to the initial conversations that we had. This is going to take many windows to fix. We've been awful for a long, long time. All it's about this year is, of course, you don't get a complete free hit as a manager. Oh, it's okay for Eric Ten Hag to just finish 13th because it's his first. No, I'm not saying that. But this year for me is about, can we pick up a trophy? And can the style of football just be okay? Yeah. Top 4, I get it, always needs to be our aim because we're currently not in it. But I just want to see us play good, consistent football and start to build under this manager and pick up a trophy. I think we'll finish 5th this year. About there. I do. Maybe have a little push for top 4 if it goes all right. But I think that's the maximum we can do is have a little bit of a push for top 4.
Fourth, I think, is the ceiling.
Yes, absolutely. And that's not even a guaranteed, comfortable.
No.
It's I think we'll be in and around 5th and 6th.
I'd rip your hand off a 4th right now.
100%.
Devon says Jay-Z or Kanye?
Jay-Z for me.
Yeah.
100%. Jay-Z's my GOAT. Kanye, I have massive respect for as a creator, as a genius, as the program says. I know he goes off on tangents and stuff, but he's a trendsetter, man. He always has been.
Lil Yo-Yo says, thoughts on Benny McCarthy as a new first-team coach? Simon also said we've signed Benny McCarthy as a first-team coach. Did you know
Man
this?
United? Yeah. Benny McCarthy's a first-team coach?
Yeah, and I just checked it.
With our first team?
Been reported.
Oh, shit. That's random, isn't it? Who's
It is
brought him in?
random.
Was he Steve McLaren, maybe?
I remember back in the day, Benny McCarthy was a baller.
He was all right.
For Porto.
For Porto, was really
Porto,
good.
came into the Premier League with Blackburn,
Yeah,
did all
Blackburn
right,
did
okay. But I remember him for Porto. The thing is, people might look at that and like you go, oh, that's random.
Yeah.
You don't need a connection with the club to be a coach.
No, I don't care about that.
And, you know,
Sometimes people say that's the problem. Mates jobs.
Sometimes the best coaches are people that maybe didn't have the best playing career. And it's not to say he didn't, because he did. He had a very good career at Porto.
Mourinho.
Exactly. So,
Good club.
yeah, Champions League winner, right? You know, so look, if he can offer something to the team, then why not? I'm not going to write him off straight away.
No, I just didn't know that. You know when you just didn't, I didn't expect to hear that.
No, I think it was in the last few minutes.
A lot of people, just quickly, are talking about Malacia, saying that they liked what they saw. Just had a look on social media. A lot of people saying he looks good. And how do you feel about him in that half and just in general for what you've seen of him?
It goes back to what we were talking about before, isn't it? This idea that he was brought in as a backup. I'm not really sure if he was actually a backup option because, one, Luke Shaw is going to miss games, and two, he played a lot of games for Feyenoord. He was in a European final last season.
He's experienced. Yeah.
So exactly. So
for how young he is.
I thought he did fine that first half. A couple of he had opportunities to drive forward. He decided to go for the long ball straight away. A couple of nice balls, as we were saying during the first half. I think he's pole position to start now next weekend.
If Luke Shaw doesn't play, 100%. Yeah. If Luke Shaw doesn't play like a 90 tomorrow, like they're flying back, is he out there? But he just got ill.
I don't know if he.
I don't think he travelled actually, did he? So unless he plays 90 minutes tomorrow, then it's fair game.
Yeah.
Or plays 70 minutes or something.
And that's what you need, foot in the door. Then it's your position to lose. Maybe that's what Malasia's thinking right now. It's my position to lose.
Yeah, 100%.
V-Time Media Productions is the latest member of the UV Members Club. Welcome.
Big up.
And Dara Kennedy says, really still don't trust these players. Will not forget how they quit last season. Still believe Rashford, Martial, Maguire, etc. have to go. Can't forget.
Yeah, Dara's in that camp of I don't care if it's a new season. I'm not there yet. Or I'll never be there until they actually win something or do something big. But, yeah. People who say that, it's their right, isn't it? I don't get to tell people what they must feel.
No,
I hate that.
And people have
it's not
longer
a dictatorship.
Memories than others. People have different thresholds in terms of forgiveness than others. People can move on, others cannot.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is give my opinion on it. If because like when people say that, I almost feel like I'm having a conversation with them because that's Dara's put a super chat, so he is talking to us.
Yeah.
So if I was in conversation with Dara face to face, like just as mates, I'd be like saying, "No, but there's got to be a point now, innit, Dara? Though it's like the new manager needs us, sort of thing. Like we've got to get behind these because it's all we've got, and it's just it's the shit bit about being a fan. You kind of do get picked up and dropped, and depending on the players might have given up last year, but it's our duty still because we signed up to this as fans to say, right, well, let's go again."
RZY says Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars. Do you know what they're talking about, Flex? I did say this to you the other day.
Wait, hold on. Say that again. What?
RZY says Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars.
What dynasty?
Kang.
Kang.
K-A-N-G.
Kang Dynasty or
Secret Wars. Do you know what I'm
more
talking
of a
about?
Secret Wars guy. I'm more of a...
You know what's frustrating is I did tell you this the other day, and this means you weren't listening.
Star Wars? No, it's not Star Wars. Obviously, it's not Star Wars. It's the different kind of it's a Marvel sort of thing, I think, going on there. Marvel. Before the Doctor Strange and the other Doctor. No. But I'm more of the second one.
Secret Wars.
Yeah. Oh, that's Avengers and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Secret Wars, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new one's coming out.
Yeah,
that's what it is. Yeah, more of a Secret Wars.
That's what you're looking forward to the most.
Yeah.
Maybe by that point, they come out in 2025, which is 3 years' time. Maybe then you'll have caught up. You've got 3 years.
I wouldn't have. Secret War, what? They want to have a war without anybody knowing?
No, that's not.
Yeah. Look at that. The collar's back up.
Exactly.
Nah, he's doing it on, Scott is really doing it on purpose.
I don't know if there have been any subs as
well. There are no subs, no. It's exactly the same team.
Other super chats. Thabo says, Benny has been a good coach here in South Africa. Suma says, Flex, 0-0 at 70, 75 minutes. Please get up and slowly walk out. Sub KG in, be a team player.
Well,
he's not here.
He's not here. Talking ironically about being a team player, he's not here. And I'm not going to be horrible to say he's clocked off there. He's spending time with he's been away for 2 and a bit weeks.
Exactly.
He's spending time with his daughter. It was tough on tour, man. It was tough.
I can imagine, yeah. 3 weeks away. We've kicked off. Second half is underway. Danny is the latest member of the UV Members Club. Welcome, Danny.
Played.
And
early.
Dara, once again for the super chat, says they have to earn my trust.
Go
like
on,
all player of the past.
On your bike, give it. Yes. Ref.
Green card.
Bloody hell. He's putting his shirt the whole way, no? Or was he just leaning on him slightly? I don't know. Well done, Harry.
Yeah, Dara says they have to earn my trust like all players of the past. I'm following Man United for 35 years.
Bloody hell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
And be sure to smash a like on the like button. We've got nearly 1,400 people watching. Over 500 likes.
Love
so I've hit
that.
the ceiling, but...
Get to the 750.
750.
That's the new, yeah.
And be sure to subscribe, of course, bottom right-hand corner. We're over 115k now.
Oh, are we? Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we got 250. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, on a...
Ball of... What was that?
He's trying to loft it over to Rashford, to Martial.
What, to Manchester? It barely bounced before it went out.
Yeah, Rashford still ain't got the trim yet as well. He's like, nah, I'm not like... Do you know what I mean? Like, Ericsson's like, fuck it, if I was there, I'm dropping that. Look at Tomo.
Yeah.
Tomo's next to Christian saying, flipping it. Yeah, you'd have just dropped that over there, wouldn't you, pal?
He's a nice guy.
Wicked guy. Really, really nice guy, Tom Heaton.
Yeah.
He's actually had a really good long career as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah.
I mean, people forget, like, he's been around for ages.
Well, and this is ultimately what he came back to United for. I think last season, if the reports are to be believed, he was kind of told he was going to be a backup goalkeeper.
Oh, Bruno.
A number 2.
Yeah, there you go.
And then, because I think the De Gea plans, I don't think went the way that Ollie thought they were going to go last season.
In what way? Like what? Because
I
he thought
think-
Dean Henderson would really kick on and take
I think he
it.
probably was reverse ball, Atleti.
Well done.
De Gea gets it.
Let's go here. Go to Atlanta. Oh, no, actually, no, don't.
I think the working plan for Ollie was that Henderson was going to be the number
Played.
1. Here we go.
Through
There's
the
counter
line,
attack on.
Give it there, Martial. Look at him. He's got his arms up.
Is it still? He's got space.
Well, one more.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, lucky. That's the right idea. He thought he was closer. That's the right idea from Alanga. Let it run to Martial in a better position.
Shafi says, people keep hanging in the past. I've seen some good football just now, and it's only going to get better. It's
Well
the
done,
beginning
Dallo.
of the season.
Well done, Dallo.
It's that final pass today, isn't it? That final pass
final
just hasn't been there.
The whole final
There's
third.
nice build-up play, or in between the lines, it's nice, and then you go one more pass, final shot,
Yeah.
just not there.
That's exactly it, bro. That is the story of today.
Yeah.
So far, for 47 minutes, it's like, I like what we're doing in the middle thirds, winning it back quick, passing forward. And then when you need that little bit of concentration, winning it back fairly. Oh, Jesus.
Scott. Walking a tightrope.
I know. Yeah, we just haven't had that guile in the final third. The whole final third decision making's not been good enough.
Yeah. Bit of build-up play by Atletico. Nice switch by Kondogbia. Oh, where's your touch?
Yeah,
Jeez.
poor. Tell it's their second game, innit? Or whatever it is.
Man.
Mad thing. You were saying something though there before I said that. Can't remember what it was.
It was just a super chat from Shafi. It says, people keep hanging in the past. I've seen some good football just now, and it's only going to get better. It's the beginning of the season.
Yeah. And not even that yet. That'll be next week. Oh my God.
Good in the ball, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he ain't bad. It's better than Baye. Baye would have done that as well. Nah, don't start doing what you're saying Marcel and that do as soon as David De Gea does, because obviously he's going to kick it out. But McTominay needs to come off.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to do something.
He is walking
wrong
a
soon.
tightrope. And the thing is, you don't want to start getting into trying to out shithouse Atleti. They will win that every single time.
Because McTominay's only the real shithouse we've got.
Yeah, exactly.
And maybe Bruno. Other than that, Harry Maguire already got that in his locker. He's big, but he's not a shithouse. Yeah.
I was attempted. I think that was a Maguire pass, a crossfield one. I'll give him that.
Listen,
He's
can
got
do
that
that
in
in
his
his sleep.
locker.
He can do that in his sleep. When he's got no pressure on him and he's got time to pass forward, I would trust him more than Baye.
Not sure what that was.
Bloody hell. Won it back well though. No.
There are just some 1-2s that are baffling when you see him.
It's just not fluent, is it? It's just not fluent.
They get that as a foul. It wasn't Fred's tackle was the foul. It was the push in the back.
Yeah.
Fred's played well.
He's done all right, yeah.
He's played well in
He's done well on the
pre-season.
tour. Yeah, he has played well. He played all right last year.
Yeah.
Considering how
definitely-
shocking it was, there was only a couple of players you could
Definitely second half.
give that away.
That's
Come on, and make them
terrible
pay for this type of shit.
Oh,
Alanga's taking too long, bro.
How long do you want to take on the ball?
Bro. Come on,
You had
Anthony,
time,
man.
but that was taking a mick, man.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Go on, Fred. See, that's
we
what
need
you want.
Eriksen, 'cause, bro,
Oh, jeez.
fuck me. Get Eriksen and Martinez in it now. Oh, shit.
He's one-on-one.
He's one-on-one. Look at Maguire.
Stand him up, Maguire. Do something.
Oh, shit. He's done very well.
Well
He's
played.
done very
Because
well.
for half a second, I thought, what are you doing? He did well. Oh, Bruno. Why are we doing give and goes there? That's where you don't want to do it. That's what I'm saying.
Again, the composure's gone, bro. The composure's gone. And this is where we're still way off. Like, being able to control our emotions. Well done, Dallo, again. He's been really good in one-on-one situations.
Now you got a bit of space.
Right,
Go
you've
into
got
it.
to make this count.
Now, where's your pass? Well, he's going
He's
to keep
done
going.
really well.
Keep going. You got nothing. Oh. So you'd say there, just keep going. You've already started.
It's decision making, isn't it?
It's there for-
Already, Eriksen would be making better decisions in those areas.
100%. 100%.
Massively.
I mean, and that's the key thing. Not even necessarily better passes,
Lindelof gets
decisions.
bullied there.
Better decisions, like you said. In certain cases, put your foot on the ball.
Harry,
Take a bit slower.
He's actually charged. He's actually shut down the angle at the right time.
Yeah,
to be fair,
but
it's just he's slow.
He's
slow.
In that instance.
He's treacle.
He did well, but he was half a second away or half an inch away from landing on his ass again. You see his feet?
Yeah,
he was
100%. The way he had to go
They
round.
were going
Yeah.
like this.
Look, we keep getting the ball in these areas. These are good areas.
Yeah. Just,
we're just
use the
doing-
ball properly.
Yeah. That's the way you're going. Just come back here quick. Just do it quick. They need to get back to just 1-2 touch. Dallo, come out here quick. Bruno, come get involved.
There's like,
Oh, fucking
because in that instance, what that pass Dallo's tried to do, it was a bad pass, but it's the only one that's on.
Exactly,
There is
'cause
no
they're
one
not
near him.
offering.
There's no one near
They've
him.
gone back to the old Man United
Yeah.
of not showing for each other, not creating angles, and that will piss Erik ten Hag
Those
off a lot.
triangles are ginormous. You know what I mean?
They're rectangles.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they are.
Parallelograms.
Yeah,
is
that's
what they are.
that's
They're
what they are.
huge.
Exactly. So we need to sort it out. But Alanga just been so wasteful. He's just not been good enough today, man. He really hasn't. He's got into some great positions, but
And it is quite wild to watch because you have instances where we play sort of nice football, sort of keep the ball, and then we just switch back to freestyle, don't we?
But that's the thing. Again,
Bad
we've
habits.
got to get. Yeah, we do have to understand that. We do. You can't. After this is our 5th preseason game, you can't. We've had 5 games under Erik ten Hag and not one competitive one.
I mean,
Oh fuck it hell.
it's just. It's
Maguire's
very-
gonna foul.
and
Oh,
again,
what are you doing?
Green. I mean, he misplaces the pass and he just grabs him. I mean, you can't defend it. You can't. I don't know what he was. And the reason he's out of position is because of himself, because of his own bad pass.
Don't make me laugh because I've got bad cough. I don't want to like.
Literally, if I was the manager, then if I'm Ten Hag, I'm standing on the touchline like this, World Cup, right? I turn.
Why are you just acting? What? Ten Hag standing on the thing, just going World Cup.
Yeah, and then I turn around and I look at the butcher and I go, sharpen up your knives. You're warming up.
This isn't actually funny. We're losing our way in this game, actually.
We are.
But the annoying thing is we're losing our way, and
so
shit
are
like
they.
this is
So are
happening.
they.
Exactly. We're not getting punished.
Alanga, where are you running?
Just give it, Anthony.
He's running. Literally, he's done that again. He's done that a couple of times in this game. He'll just run into an alleyway. He's going in the opposite direction of the space.
Bro. Like
The space is on the other side. Go that way. You're running into the player.
And the thing is, bro, is that well done, Dallo. I don't think you meant that, buddy. Well done. Look again.
Again,
look at the
space.
position
Look at the
we're picking
space. Oh,
up. Are you fucking? This is shit. We are playing so bad. But the thing that's actually pissing me off the most, and why I'm laughing, yeah, is because we're actually getting the better of these shit exchanges. Like, they're not doing anything apart from that 1-on-1 there. Look, we got it back again.
I'm waiting for the
But
pass.
we're just give a little bit of right. Put your foot on top of it and come back in there.
Wait for someone.
Just that's
There
it.
you go. Oh, Bruno. It's not needed. You know what I mean?
It's not a pen. It's not a pen, Marcus. It's not a pen.
I'm begging for someone like you said. Put your foot on the ball.
Just get Ericsson on this pitch now.
Wait for some space.
Again, we've got it back. Get Ericsson on now. Please, for McTominay.
Take your time.
Put Christian Eriksen on. He's going to wait to the 60th, though, isn't it? Please, man.
As well, they keep giving us the ball. We give it back. It's like a game of table tennis. Oh, jeez.
Is it a pen, maybe?
I don't know.
Well,
maybe in the Prem they might VAR it.
VAR it, yeah.
And you might get away with it. But to be fair, actually, I've kind of enjoyed not having VAR in pre-season.
It's been brilliant. And now some of the better players are coming on, actually, to be fair. So
I've enjoyed not every decision being scrutinised and going to replays and the breaks in the game.
I didn't
miss it.
I didn't finish reading it, but I saw a quick little post about it. I can't remember where I saw it. About how the thing's changing, the interpretations of the VAR thing, and that's changing and something like that.
What, the margin for error changing?
Yeah, something like that. I wasn't really sure. I thought I can't be bothered to read this because I'm going to read it, put it in my mind that that's what it is, and then they're just not going to do it anyway. So what's the point?
And Blue Dabbity Dabbity says, I think you guys are being overly negative. Sounds like you have an agenda against Maguire and Elanga before the match. Elanga has been one of our most dangerous forwards, where is the English wonder boy Rashi?
And Blue Dabbity Dabbity, I'm the one saying that, bigging up Maguire, saying he's better on the ball than... I've been bigging up, not bigging him up, but I've not had no agenda against Maguire, and Anthony Elanga's my son, so...
With the Maguire thing, look, I'm not going to sit here and say I don't think he's the most amazing defender in the world, but I think when he's several times misplaced passes or get caught out of play, you have to call it out. Elanga... like you said, you're a big Elanga fan. I was supporting Elanga last season. He was one of our better players in a really poor side.
Yeah, he's just not played well at all.
Pre-season, he just has not been great. And a couple of times today, he's had space to run into it. He runs into alleyways and he gets caught or stuck. He's been fouled a couple of times now, been given, which is fair. But this would be an opportunity for him, and it's really difficult because Jadon Sanchez played so well in pre-season. But if you're a competitor like Elanga is, you would go, right, this is an opportunity for me today.
Yeah, 100%.
And
well back, well done.
That's a good pass. Bruno, reverse pass. Here is Elanga. Back to goal.
Yeah, you can't really go
Fine.
anywhere.
Fine, keep it. Though.
Who's that down?
It's Martial. Don't be injured.
I know. Bloody hell.
Imagine he gets injured today and we have to start Ronaldo against Brighton. Could you imagine? After all that.
Or is it clash of knees?
It's a little kick to the shin.
No, it wasn't that bad.
He's fine.
Yeah. That'd be weird, isn't it?
Wait.
What can you say, innit?
But once the players put on the shirt, you support.
Oh, yeah, sound again. I forgot. He had a horrible time at Chelsea. I forgot he was there.
And remember the people that were furious when we didn't sign him?
Yes. Exactly.
How many times did he play at Chelsea? It was like only a handful, wasn't it?
2 or 3.
It was a very strange one.
But he's going to be back within his surroundings now, isn't it? Like
Griezmann coming on.
Yeah.
Axel Witsel.
Yeah.
João Felix. They got a good squad, haven't they?
They've got some good players.
Weak side, isn't it?
No. Koke's coming on, starting. Yeah. He's their starting centre mid.
Rodrigo De Paul as well.
Yeah, he's good.
Morata.
Tell you what, mate, we could be in trouble.
They do have a good side. They have a good squad, rather. Would you say their squad's better than ours? Yeah.
Yeah. There's more quality throughout it, in depth. Yeah, I'd say even like people like Carrasco and Correa and they're good players, man.
Where do you think they'd finish in the Premier League?
That's a good question.
Week to week. I think they do.
They'll be up there in the top 6.
I think they do well.
They'll be up there in the top 6. I'd say, yeah. They'll be up there. I don't see why.
Because historically, sort of English sides in the Premier League don't like playing against teams like this.
No.
Big Sam used to get shit for it.
100%.
And I'm not saying that Simeone's
they're
Big
a better
Sam,
version of like Burnley's and the old Boltons.
And by the way, I won't criticise Simeone for playing this style of football as well because there's multiple styles to play. I hate it.
He's won league titles against Barcelona and Real Madrid.
I hate it when people Klopp used to do it all the time, or even when we did it last season, when after the game we go, oh, it's anti-football, they shouldn't be played like that. Wait, look.
Who decides that?
Who cares?
Who decides that?
They're like, that's what? Because it was like... What did you expect people to play progressive football against Liverpool so they can just lose 5-0 every single time? That's silly.
Jesus, just give it. Yeah, it is silly. There's not one way of playing.
Exactly.
Where's our subs? How long can they play?
Yeah,
maybe
60
they can only
minutes. You would think.
they can't even play half an hour.
Where's the signings? Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's weird. It's like it's just literally. Why are you going back in? Oh,
Fred.
that was a bit risky going back that way. Just to come back that way anyway.
And Blue Dabba Dabba says, even when Maguire was doing something good, you were like he was 1 inch away or half a second away from falling on his ass. Isn't that overly negative? But he was. Well, my response would be, and
we said he defended well.
Defended it well.
Make up your mind.
But he looked.
I think you're being overly analytical.
Yeah.
Now
I would say we'd say he did really well, considering that I didn't think he was. I think the actual quote was near enough. I didn't think he was going to get there, but he did. Well done. But he looked like he was going to fall on his ass.
Yeah, because he did look like that. Yeah.
Like
He was turning round.
Yeah.
And we said he's actually defended that well. We said those words.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're just hearing what you want to hear, it seems like.
Yeah. But, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Appreciate the contribution as always.
Big up. Oh, he's done it quick.
Gone short.
Pen! Oh.
No.
Ref.
Get a retake. Give it a retake. I love it.
Bruno's still moaning. Mate. Wait for my whistle, please.
That's why I ever hit it, because I thought, that's why.
What do you reckon? Subs in the 65th, maybe?
I don't know. I would have, like you, I would have hoped that they would be on by now, to be honest.
Bloody ball's broken.
Oh, jeez.
That's why we've been playing shit.
Yeah, it's the ball's fault. Yeah.
It's been about 8 different balls.
I know. That's coming into the Premier League this season as well, isn't it? Multi-ball.
Yeah, loads
Before it used to never be
no
like
more
that.
time wasting, mate.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than... Because I didn't like that last season. When the ball gets kicked in the crowd, and the fans put it... He's had a shot.
Oh. He has had a shot.
I'm not gonna slander it.
Yeah.
Unless they score from it, obviously. Because counter-attack, you would say they were missing defenders.
That didn't go out. Oh, shit.
It's João Felix.
Yeah.
Now, Bruno, you got to deal with it. It was you.
Yeah.
He does all
and
right.
he does really well.
Well played. Where's your pass?
Yeah,
well
he's
played.
done really well there, Bruno.
McTominay. God, Jesus.
You're killing him.
Fired
You're not even
the
giving him.
ball.
and you're not even firing it at the guy so he can try and control it. You fired it to their player. Up there. When you're a striker and you get that type of service or that type of ball fed into you, and you know what usually happens? It's the players who do that type of pass are the ones that, come on, get hold of it, man.
Yeah.
Get hold of it.
Like,
fucking what, mate? He's not offside, or he's offside.
He's been given offside, I'm surprised. I would have thought they would have been on 65.
Pardon?
I would have thought they would have come on. You would assume it's now going to be 65 minutes. These subs are going to come on.
Yeah.
Because not just would we want to see the new signings, but we do need something a bit different.
Yeah.
Because we don't look like scoring.
Yeah, exactly. Good ball.
Here's Elanga. Go simple.
He's been really bad, man.
Yeah.
He has.
And again, I don't want it to come across like negative, but
It's
again,
not.
that was a bad pass.
What it is.
That was similar to McTominay. That was a bad pass, and it was like hip height.
Yeah,
he gave it to him.
Yeah. That was poor.
The technical aspect, and to be fair, a lot of the players today for United and Atleti, the technical aspect has been miles off.
Bruno's been bad. McTominay's been bad.
Bad touches, poor passes across the board for again both sides. It's actually quite jarring.
Yeah. I think Eric Ten Hag will be really annoyed by this performance. The longer it's gone on, you can go home.
Jeez, he's slow.
Nah, he was all right. There. You're just being overly negative on him.
Wow.
I'm Blue Abba was right about you. I take it back. I'm Blue Abba. I apologise. You're right about Owen. Could have caught him off guard.
It was on.
Yeah, it was on. Not an agenda if it's the same players effing it up, says Summers. You kind of give them the benefit of the doubt in like midway through the first half of Ten Hag maybe going about get back at it, but second half, it's like we've had even more chances to be able to create something good and wasted even more.
Yeah.
It's just been worse,
Crossfield pass by Maguire.
That's just
good.
that's the thing what Bailly can't do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I would say that is a fantastic pass by Harry Maguire. And you're right. I don't see Eric Bailly doing that. I don't think he's got that in his locker. But the counter argument would be Maguire did deal with that. It was offside anyway. But Bailly would be more comfortable dealing with that.
Oh, it's megged him as well. Yeah, he would. Got to put it in, Elanga. Got to put it in.
Stand him up because he's got to take a touch. There you go. That's how you deal with it.
Played.
Good pass, Maguire.
Now it sounds very
I know it's
sarcastic.
enforced, but it
And
was-
Blue Aberdeen, but I was
that was-
right.
that
Even
was-
when he does something
that was a good pass.
it sounds like you're not even praising
was a
it.
good pass.
You're being sarcastic.
Not allowed.
Oh, Jesus. Why do we keep losing the ball all the time?
Keep going then. Is that Rashi?
Yeah, it is.
First
Go
time he's
one
been
more.
on the ball in a while.
Yes, just hit it. Oh, it's not enough on it.
That's ricocheted back in. Final pass.
So
Final pass every time, isn't it?
I really,
It's
really
a
want to see
frustrating
Eriksen
game
on
to
it,
watch.
bro. Like, I really want to see Eriksen now.
It's tailor-made for him, a game like this, isn't it?
Proper. I
Absolutely
just hope that the
tailor-made.
game's as open as it is now as when he comes on. But, I mean, come on, man.
Would you say, would the right term be scrappy?
Very scrappy. That's what I said earlier, isn't it? Bitty. Like, that was what I said in the first half. And this second half's been that even more
Times
so.
10, yeah. Even more, because in the first half, at least we had a couple of chances.
Yeah.
But this half, it's just been, again, both sides.
What?
They play to like the final third and they can't find the final pass at
No.
all. Certainly we can't. What's your defensive shape like? There's so much space on the other side. Oh,
Well done.
where you going?
Yeah, it's a good pass.
That's not good. Player's doing up
It's
his
a really good
laces.
pass. Set. There you go.
Link up play. That's
Well
what we want
done.
to see. Space to go into.
Now just relax.
Yeah. Don't rush
Back
it.
stick, Malacia? No, it's a bit far.
Pick out the pass. That was good play though.
Heartburn.
It's all the coughing.
Oh, mate. That's a bad one, that. Just poor. Like, we're getting to the right positions. We are. I think the only thing we have done consistently is consistently win it back. I think that's been good.
Yeah.
But then you could argue they've done that too. You know?
Because they're both sides just technically sloppy.
Fucking
Be
hell,
careful,
Jesus
McTominay.
Christ.
Gee, you're on a yellow. One more. The collar's half up, half down.
That's a really stupid foul.
That is.
What are you doing? He should be off.
In the Prem, in
should
a
be
regular
off.
season game, they might give a yellow for that.
And this is the thing. Finally, they're coming on. Donny's coming on as well. But
There's
this is the
Eriksen.
thing.
United's new number 14.
Come on. That was so stupid.
That was a
McTominay.
risk.
It's just, and it's
Ball into the box.
It's something
Inquires
that-
of it.
and I don't want to be rude here, but it's something that the players who aren't very good do. Like, they don't do their talking with that passes, you can't get near me, I'm wriggling away from you. They do their talking with like muscle, I've just pulled you down.
And
I just
also,
don't get it.
again, that is going into the game that Atletico want to play.
Absolutely.
João Felix got a lot of space there. Get back in. Oh,
Jesus. Oh, he's missed it. I thought we kicked that over.
it's a chance then.
It is. We've been poor, man. Second half, I'd say.
Okay, a lot of space. Alanga tries to get out to him.
What happened there? He should do way
Dunno.
better there, Sal. They're talking about it there. How's he free?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's a good player, João Felix.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's
Sometimes
very,
you do
very
think he's
good.
kind of straight-jacketed by how Simeone plays.
100% agree with that. I think if he was in a more progressive team.
Eriksen's on.
Come on! Oh, for Martial. He's going up front.
going up front of him.
Bruno's going to go.
False nine. It can work.
Yes, Eriksen, man. First little taste. Donny's come
And
on.
Donny.
Come on for McTominay, is it?
So we got some ball players on.
Yeah. Hopefully they can
We've
make
got
some
Donny.
decent
We've got
decisions.
Eriksen.
I just want to see Eriksen pick up the ball in the same sort of areas.
Yeah. So Martial, McTominay off. Eriksen and Donny are on.
No Martinez yet, though.
We'll see what they're lining up. Who's going up front?
It's definitely got to be Bruno. He
gotta be.
told him.
False
he said
nine.
To start there. Yeah, because Rashford's still on the left, so.
It got
no,
Eriksen
Rashford's
on the
up
ball
front.
straight away.
No, Bruno's gone to the left. Rashford's gone up front.
Hey, what did the We Talk Ajax guys say? Bruno can be a winger in a Ten Hag system.
Yeah.
This is going to be the evidence if it can or can't happen.
Yeah. Good ball, Maguire.
Who was that? Fred did well with that.
First bad one by accident. He's got to warm up. Ref.
Done well, Malacia.
Yeah,
he has played well.
He's done all right. He's looked assured.
In a
that's for sure.
difficult game.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's when the quality's low all around, both sides, it can kind of bring your quality down.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You
definitely.
get dragged down.
What he's done is as well has gone back to Fred as the lone six, and then Eriksen and Donny ahead of him.
Oh, no, he's not. Get there.
He's fallen over before he's even got there. That's a corner. It's not foul. He fell over before he even got there.
And to be fair, Alanga, you're right to give a bit back, considering a couple of times today
Yeah.
he's been on some nasty tackles.
Look, he falls over before Alanga even gets there. And just runs into him. I'm not sure about that. Not sure about that at all.
Josh is informing me that Arsenal winning 5-0.
Oh, okay.
But guess what, Josh? Get the camera on me. I don't give a shit.
Preseason vibes.
Yeah.
5-0.
Take the Emirates Cup, shine it up, turn it sideways, stick it up your ass.
I haven't even noticed Morata's coming on, have you?
Oh, yeah. Morata's on.
Yeah.
It's weird watching Atleti games because they drain you.
Yeah.
They do. And
And then it's weird watching us because we drain them ourselves.
They drain you.
Yeah.
You get to 30 minutes and you're tired watching it. You go, jeez.
Yeah.
But that's the game plan. There you go. In behind. Who's that? Another foul. No? Raf didn't want to give a lot today, does he?
I mean, he's the true name of a friendly.
Yeah.
He's like, nah,
Let it go.
let it go, mate. You lot just battle it out.
Yeah. Fred, who I do think has had another good game.
He has. He's been trusted a lot.
Can he be the 6 in lieu of De Jong for a whole season?
No way. Not for a whole season. The system would have to be really
Eriksen,
good. Brilliant.
nice ball.
Yeah, great ball.
What can you do with it, Malacia?
That's the sort of thing Eriksen will give you on a consistent game.
Okay, give it back to Eriksen now. Where's the pass? Well, try. It was there.
Instant
That's
difference.
where the pass was.
Instant difference.
Do you know what's wild about that as well? Is he put it in the box, and when he hit, I went, what's he seen?
Yeah. But
He
you
saw-
know,
but he saw
that's
it
what he's
already.
seen.
Look at that.
Oh,
He
but
should
one
be
of
better.
them.
He should
One
do-
of them.
Again, no agenda, but Alanga, if he throws himself at it, he gets on it. It's not a mile away from
No,
him.
it's not. I think Rashford might put
They're
him
not
off
used.
a bit.
They're not used to that service.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you play with that every single week or train with it every single
Well
day,
done. That's
you
not a
know
foul as well. Well
you
done,
make the
Danny.
run going. I know they're going to pick me out.
See,
They're not used to it.
Yeah, that's where he's got to gather that there, Rashford. I don't know if you think you just missed it. I think someone just fizzed it into him. I think it was Dallo. You've got to do better there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't see Rashford
But
as a
look,
nine.
a little first nice little bit of play by Eriksen.
Straight away, man.
Promising. I'd just say give him all there.
Oh, they've played through us here.
João Felix, he's got options.
They played through us
Stand him
here.
up. He tries to reverse
Well
it.
done,
Maguire did well, yeah.
Well done, he read that.
Yeah.
It's just that, isn't it? That perfectly sums up just where we're at, isn't it? Really?
That's a nice pass by Felix as well. Maguire did do well.
done
Griezmann
well,
was just
he read
about to
it.
nick it.
Yeah, it just shows where we're at, and like, there's a long way to go, and you know we have to remember that we've got to be patient. We're going to be hella frustrated in a lot of games.
But also, what this corner to play out. Oh, that was half a chance.
Yeah.
Make no mistake, though, and I'm not giving United an out or an excuse.
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid are a good side. We're not playing a bad side here.
Yeah, give respect to them.
You know?
Well, they dumped us out over 2 legs, couldn't
Yeah.
get near them, so they're better than us.
And you would argue, actually, tell you what, if we'd have just be a bit more at the races, we'd have probably had a couple of goals today.
And should have. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There are still levels to go up, hopefully.
Yeah.
My concern would be is, coming into the game next weekend, you don't really want to see this level of sloppiness,
Yeah. It's almost like we've done it the other way around. Like, if this would have been in the first game against Liverpool.
Flick on. He's in. He's onside.
Okay. They've got a lot back, though.
Do something with it. Take your time.
Edge of the box.
Find the
edge,
right
yeah.
pass. Oh.
It's the wrong option,
It's
man.
the wrong option, yeah.
It's the wrong option.
Treble champ. McTominay off, Bruno out of the middle. Eriksen and Donny, we suddenly have control and not giving it away every second.
I see where he's coming from. Yeah, that's the
I don't
wrong-
mind a midfield three of Fred, Eriksen and Donny.
Fred, Eriksen,
Donny.
Donny.
Comfortable on the ball.
Yeah, if it plays in the right way, it's just...
Oh, take it. Oh.
It's just whether... I mean, he couldn't do that against the top teams. I'm
No.
not sure there's enough in that, but...
But a game at Old Trafford at
A game
home
at Old Trafford where you're going to dominate the ball. Here's
is
Eriksen
Eriksen
again.
in behind. What can you do?
Unlucky,
Wins a
well
corner.
done. Wins a corner. And now we're going to get a classic Eriksen
I
delivery.
hope so.
No, we're not. It's gone to Bruno, I think.
Oh, jeez.
That better not be happening. It better be Eriksen taking
No,
it.
yeah.
Because Eriksen's way better at delivery.
He is,
Yeah,
good.
even Bruno's gone, nah, mate. You're better.
Imagine the first corner results in a goal.
Yeah, imagine the first corner results in him not beating the first man. It could happen.
I was trying to will it in,
I know.
and you did the opposite.
Sorry. Nah, it's going to be a good ball. Eriksen's always got a good ball in.
No, why'd you have to say that?
See? Great ball in.
It is.
Oh, he should have scored. No!
Harry!
Harry, man.
I said it.
Eriksen putting it right on the right. Oh, you got to score.
How has he
Harry,
missed?
Man, fucking hell! Look at Dallo. Oh shit!
Who put out there the myth of like, oh, it's good that when we move Sam Maguire because we'll get goals from set pieces?
Oh god!
Who put that out there? You can't even use the set piece delivery as an excuse now. Oh, it's because the set piece delivery is rubbish.
Harry Maguire.
But look,
Harry Maguire.
I'm happy for that to happen in pre-season. Next week, when it lands on his head, back of the net, please.
Couldn't go getting 15. Where's the Sandro, man? What's the point in bringing him all the way there if you're not going to play? May as well just left him at home and give him 90 minutes tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't get this.
That is a strange
Weird,
one, isn't it? There's still time, not a lot. Yeah, that is an odd one. Because who's going to play centre back tomorrow then?
Varane's there. Maybe Varane and Martinez then. Bailly's there, isn't it?
Varane and Bailly, maybe. Yeah, it's your centre back pairing tomorrow. But like you said, what you would have, if you thought, I'm probably not going to play him or he's not ready, you would just keep him at home.
Just keep him there, yeah. Like
unless
you said,
you want him to be part of the first team squad, you know.
Yeah, just to be with the lads.
Squad.
And you're not playing, but because it's not that far. It's only a couple of hours trip.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be jet lagged
and be part of that strategy meeting, that pre-match prep.
True. And then you just go and get your fitness in the other game. True.
Maybe.
Don't foul him. Come on, man. I want to see us win this, man. I don't want to see the 0-0 and come on, guys. Well done.
Go on, Facundo. Do something with it. Overlap.
Dallas been a bit quiet attacking.
He has.
Second half. Defended really well, though.
Does she not have in general?
Eriksen, both feet, doesn't matter, mate. Oh, that's a
heavy
really
touch.
bad touch. Give it Eriksen quick.
Literally, my game plan going forward, just keep giving it Christian.
Yeah. 100%.
He can pass it.
He can pass it good, exactly. Just keep giving it to him, man. That's all you got to do.
Exactly.
He'll offer for it as well. He'll create angles.
Maybe Donny might even touch the ball as well.
he's put a couple of one-touch passes in.
Yeah. Heavy touch, Harry. It's fine.
Nah, that's fine.
But you feel more confident with Eriksen on there, don't you? So
just
something
the presence alone.
Like something could happen.
Yeah. It's too much on that.
No. It's one of those games, isn't it? And blue dabba dee dabba die. Nah. You should have sin-binned me when I was trying to defend Maguire. He's rubbish. Lindelof on fire as usual.
I forgot I'm blue I'm blue dabba dee dabba die is Lindelof's biggest fan.
Yeah.
He's Lindelof's biggest fan. That's true, actually. That was weird that he was.
Is Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die from Sweden?
I don't know.
Let us know, because that would make sense for the Alanga support as well.
True.
And look, always back your own.
Absolutely. You should be doing that. Feel sorry for the fans, man. Come on, man.
In terms of entertainment.
Goals. Yeah. There should have been some goals in this, man.
Yeah.
Even if it was a high-scoring game that we won 3-2 or something like that. Just, you know.
There's Eriksen on the ball again. Good ball in behind, actually. Oh. His attempt to deal with that defender.
He's
was
in all
wild.
sorts of trouble, yeah. Because that's what you can do. I mean...
Koke's a tidy player as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, Always a ball...
Attempted free ball by Felix.
Done, you've done well there. Read it.
He sold him short.
Yeah. Not good enough there.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
Unnecessary as well.
Really silly. Yeah, he's annoyed with himself.
Oh, I was going to say something, but I don't want to jinx it, to be honest.
What, they're going to score?
No, I was just going to say, since all of their good players came on, they haven't really threatened that much. But they haven't.
So you wanted to jinx it anyway?
They haven't, they?
No, they haven't, but I'm just saying, you said
you
weren't going to say.
That's not true, actually, because someone again should have scored.
There you go.
This game's just frying my mind a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a weird game, innit? It's pre-season, but I just feel like I wanted to see us play in that same way. Remember I said that I wanted to see that repetition, and you
haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it today.
No.
In a couple of little 5-minute spells, I could argue, but nothing more than that. going to have to be way better than this to beat Brighton at home. Well, I know. Well, look, Atletico are good, and we're not losing, so I don't mean it out of context.
Aren't
but
going to play like how Atleti are playing, are they?
No, they might play a bit with more intensity. Don't know.
But I mean, in terms of their openness, which might assist United, the game might be a bit more fluid and not so stop-start.
But then if this is with us, like you said, getting in loads of open transitional moments, because that's again pre-season, Brighton probably won't give up that space. So then it's actually harder.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
This is just, to me, a typical Atleti game. KG, they're waiting for that, because they could just so easily win this game 1-0. And they won't care. No. And they'll go, brilliant. That was the game plan.
Yeah.
But United, it's not a case of we haven't had... You'd say Martial in the first half is the clearest cut opportunity, but we've had opportunities to create an opportunity.
That's and we
haven't been able to do that.
Transition, middle third, all running towards their own goal with options either side.
Yeah.
And we haven't...
Always the wrong pass.
Exactly.
Or overrun it. Or pass just into their defender.
And that's the thing that's annoyed me probably the most.
Poor decisions. Just decision making. Feels like a lifetime ago in that first half, first minute, doesn't it? With the
yeah, it does. When we're getting rushed.
Right at the back, yeah.
Yeah, but every time De Gea does get it, he's passing. He isn't. There's no long long kicks.
Arsenal winning 6-0.
Bloody hell. What's Sevilla's team saying?
I get what he goes out in pre-season.
Flipping heck.
I'd rather draw 0-0 and then win 6-0 in the first game of the season.
Yes.
Don't Arsenal, they play on Friday, don't they?
Yeah. Against Palace.
They always start the season.
Yeah, Sky always do it because they think, I'll tell you what.
They always.
If there's a banana skin there, it's good for us all to
They want Arsenal
start
to
the
lose
season on it. Yeah, exactly. 100%. And it usually does happen.
Yeah. Because everyone remembers last season when they started off against Brentford and Brentford won and they were playing Hey Jude and doing the lap of honor. It was amazing. Yeah, Jamie Carragher going, Ty's going to be...
I love it down here, my mate Ty.
Yeah. Next Friday. Starts all over again.
Oh, God.
I'm glad the season's back, though.
Yeah, competitive games. Yeah. Just, it's gone quick.
Your weekly routine.
Gone quick.
Something to look forward to.
Who do you think will have the best season individually for us? Give it now. Oh, he's not even looking.
You're in.
You go. Can you do it, Rashi? Can you do it?
You got nothing to go on to.
Finish for Kundo. Go one more. Oh, it's a foul now as well.
It just sums up the game, doesn't it? Big chance. Scuff.
Even if he wasn't sure, he could have gone one more. That's a good ball as well.
And to be fair, considering Rashford had not a lot on, I think he did all right. Yeah. Gets blocked, comes to Facundo.
Give one more. Look, Bruno
you either take if you're going to take the shot, at the very least, get it on target. Don't scuff it. Handball.
Could have found handball.
Yeah.
Oh,
man, this game.
Like you said, I think that just literally sums up this game.
Yeah.
But
best player for us individually, Sancho.
Yeah, I like that shout.
I know that's probably an easy answer, but last season was a strange one for him, wasn't it? Because a 2-year pursuit of a player comes into a team during their worst Premier League season ever. I don't think he was made a scapegoat for it. I think people felt a bit bad for him.
Yeah,
walking into that. But in the midst of all of that, people have sort of forgotten that he's a really good player.
Well done, Facundo. Okay, Eric, hey?
Yeah. Hey?
They're so cynical as well. They're the first ones over you to say, sorry, you're okay. You're okay, boy? I help you out, man. No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fucking pre-season. He snapped my ankle off.
I hate that, when someone gives it, they'll get Lino go, I know, it's a bad tackle, isn't it? Well, why'd you do it then?
But that's part of the cynicism. Yeah. That's what makes them...
Well, the false nice guyism. Yeah, sorry, mate. Yeah. It's part of the game, isn't
I could be a bit like that on the pitch. It's good strength there. Oh, get up. Oh. Such a crap tackle. Really is. Such a crap tackle. Yeah, Eric's not going to be happy with
Petty for his thoughts after the game. It'll be interesting to know his analysis of what he's seen. He'll say about mistakes, because there's been a lot of them.
Intensity will be another one. He won't be happy with that.
I mean, touch wood again, because I can always feel myself on the verge of a jinx. But if it is 0-0, he'll talk about
Fred, that's not a good pass.
Well, let's not finish my sentence.
Sorry.
No, because I don't want to finish that sentence. I was going with them on the counter
You can say clean sheet.
Yeah, that's what I think you might say.
Yeah, when I'm allowed to again.
Jalapeno 2 says, Alanga, McTominay, Donny van de Beek, Palestri, not convincing. I think a lot of players today weren't totally convincing, to be honest. This is what this season is going to be, I think. Hopefully we'll get in a couple more players, but this season's going to be a season where Ten Hag's having to do his best with players that probably aren't totally comfortable with how he wants to play.
Yeah.
And in terms of being comfortable, in terms of it's just not in their game. Because these are players that have been brought in by a couple of different managers for different systems, and now you've got a radically different system that some of these players aren't going to be comfortable with. And it's a case of get comfortable or get lost.
And when it 100%, and when it goes wrong, they want to revert back to what they know, which
they've
was
done
just
it a couple of times in this game.
freestyling,
Yeah,
just whatever happens.
Yeah,
and they have done it a couple of times in this game. Yeah,
We've seen it in this game where 5 minutes go past, 10 minutes go past, and it's like long ball, bizarre passes, attempt at a ball over the top that's not really there, and you
just give it away as well.
Obviously, we can't hear, but you could almost guarantee like 10
Trouble
out.
here.
Is Felix edge of the box?
Oh, there you go, João Felix.
No clean sheet.
No clean sheet.
It's too easy, and it stems from us giving the ball away with a sloppy pass, not keeping the ball.
It's a really good finish.
But what was I saying before? Like, they'll get through the game 1-0 and go, yep, happy with that. That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Really poor. Really, really poor. I didn't. Dallo, does he do
Decent
enough?
position there, Dallo.
Probably not.
It's a good finish.
Yeah, it's a really good finish. There's no chance for David there. That's a great finish.
But
João
you always
Felix,
felt that was coming.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. They make games scrappy. They make games difficult. They win 1-0.
And
with quality players on the pitch.
And we've just been in positions for the whole game consistently of being able to do way better than that scoreline says. You know?
And we are our own worst enemy because we have had, that is, to be honest, that Felix goal is a half chance at best. He's kind of pulled that out of nowhere. We've had the better chances. Martial first half, Maguire second half. If you don't take them, they've
that
got,
header for Maguire.
They've got, £100 million player in João Felix. You expect things like that from that kind of player.
Yeah.
And if you don't take your chances, you're going to get punished against good teams. And that's going to happen a lot in the Premier League this season.
But then, wake-up call just before the first game of the season. Buck your ideas up. We play again tomorrow. That pass is short from Maguire there now. Starts trickling through. You can start to get complacent sometimes. You can start to kind of think that, we're all right. We had 4 good games, only one bad half against Aston Villa. But in in reality, this is where the team's at. And this is why when we was on tour, we said, when you're winning, you can't get too excited. Even if we'd lost 4 games, we couldn't get too angry. It's like, it's not about the result, it's how we're playing. But I think that's what annoys us about this.
And that will be the biggest concern today, I think. Eriksen, jeez.
It's the curse of Man United.
And this will be the biggest concern. I think, like you said, it's one thing to lose 1-0, but to go, tell you what, there were promising signs in all of that. There have been incidents where you go, that was, I guess, okay. But I've seen a side today that I don't think has totally stuck to the game plan all the time.
No.
And that will probably be the biggest frustration. And we saw it under Ranić at points last season when he would say, I said to do this, and then they just kind of went and did their own thing. Yeah. And that's one thing for an interim manager. You would hope with Ten Hag being the disciplinarian that he is, he will look at a game like that and go, come on, stick to the principles. Stick to the principles. And that will be the biggest frustrating thing, I think.
Yeah, he won't be happy at all with what he's seen today. But again, these things are needed to show him, to keep showing him, and to remind us. Like I said, I can.
What are you thinking?
What are you doing?
Goodness. I thought he jumped.
I thought he jumped him as well.
He might get sent off. I thought he literally did a 2-foot
Did he jump?
stomp.
Yeah,
I thought he just tried to stomp on his chest.
Why has he done that, Fred? I don't get that. Did he actually stamp on
I
him?
don't know. I'll have a look. I don't know if he was trying to jump over him.
Yeah, I hope he was.
Because he just kicks him.
That's
there,
a stupid.
He's
off.
He's got to
go.
Premier League, he'll go for that
What
red
are you
card.
doing,
It'll have to be a
Fred?
red.
Why has Fred done that?
Because he's not. I don't see how he's trying to jump over.
No, he's
him
not.
At that point.
It jumped from nowhere. He's got to go.
He's going to book him, I think.
It just doesn't mean anything though if you get sent off in this, does it?
No. But still, I don't get what that is.
He's got to get sent off just for like. That's disgusting. What's Fred doing?
I don't know.
Like that was just a moment of like. I mean, the first Morata's not even done anything.
The first kick in itself was cynical as everything, and then the second one is a jump on him. And to be honest, Flex, even if you don't mean it, you'd get sent off for that. Yeah. In the Premier League, VAR. I think he's going to get sent off.
Why are you doing that in the friendly? I don't understand why they're all moaning.
Oh, it's 2 yellows. He was already booked. Well, he's definitely got to go off then. You can't even complain. You can't.
So you've done that on a yellow. Just the first one when you kicked him,
that would be a yellow.
Off.
Yeah. And
then you've stepped on him.
I mean, lucky he don't get a straight red. But I didn't even realise he was on a yellow. To do that on a yellow is idiotic. Is absolutely idiotic. I assumed he wasn't on a yellow. That's why he did it. Cynical foul. But you can't complain. You really can't. I mean, it's a booking for the first kick, let alone the bit afterwards.
Why has he kicked him like this as well? That's just a deliberate kick.
That's just a booking in general. But that, even if you don't mean it, Fred, it's a red. At the very least, it's a booking.
I don't know what he's thinking. I look what you were saying. You were saying Fred's been playing really well.
He has. He has been playing well.
Fuck.
Red card, 10 men. Yeah. There's been a lot of jinxing going on.
That was really bad from Fred. I don't know where that's come from.
Again, I forgot that he was on a yellow, so I thought that's just pure frustration. Last minute, I'm going to kick someone and get a booking.
It's got to be offside, isn't it?
Let alone jump on their chest. And then as you're walking off the pitch, we're going, I don't know what you booked me for. Yeah. Disgrace. Or did you see what he did? We're like, well.
Fuck. Oh, Man United, mate. Well, roll on tomorrow. Because you know what? I know these lot, they've played 90 minutes. Can't really make them go and play again tomorrow. But I'd say, mate, you lot played poorly. Some of you lot better bloody get out there again tomorrow and try and make it right at home.
Yeah, Dara Kennedy says, so are we still trusting these players?
Well, I don't... Well, no, yeah and no. Like, it's not really... I don't think this means, like, this is why we... Because if we go and win against Brighton, then what?
And I would also say, I don't think a game like this is an element of trust. I wouldn't look at these players and say they haven't tried today.
Yeah, they've given up.
I'd say that we've lost today because maybe some of them aren't good enough or haven't been playing well enough in this game. I wouldn't fault effort.
Yeah, because no one was coming off the back of the wins and saying, are we still trusting this team? It only comes up when you lose.
When I think about trust, I think of trust in the players to try. That's how low the bar is.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't come out of today's game and say they didn't try. I'd look at some of them and say, 8 days, your quality level has to be so much higher next weekend because you'll lose.
Yeah.
You know? And there's certainly gaps in the squad, massive gaps. Because I know it's not the full squad there, but you would argue in a game like today, if this were a Premier League game, you'd be looking at the bench go, we need someone to come on to change it. Yeah, and we thought Eriksen maybe would. And again, he should get an assist for that Maguire header.
Yeah, he can't do no more than that.
But there is a lack of game changers, certainly.
Yeah,
you would say.
Yeah.
I mean, just having not Sancho unavailable, you go, Alanga. You know,
straight away the drop. Well, actually, that's what we've learned from this game. We're one injury away. And I know that could then put the narrative of, see, that's why we need Anthony.
Yeah,
that's why we should have got, again, never said we shouldn't be getting a player like that.
But for the price.
Yeah, for the price. And we need, obviously, it does reinforce the fact that we need the players.
There you go. It's full time. Manchester United's penultimate pre-season game ends in defeat. Atletico Madrid 1, Manchester United 0. João Felix with a goal in the last 10 minutes of the second half wins it for Atleti. And the first defeat for Erik ten Hag in pre-season.
Yeah.
But a big learning lesson, do you think?
Learning lesson for us as fans. Erik ten Hag and his coaching staff. Wouldn't say a learning lesson for the players because they've done that sort of thing before. In these type of performances, so it's not really a learning curve for them, but it can end up being a learning curve for them by seeing how Erik ten Hag responds to that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? I think the most annoying thing for me, to round up quickly, is that this game we didn't have to lose that game. Like there was enough in that with Atletico pressing in the first 3 minutes, then didn't after that, turning over the ball, getting into good positions. There was enough there for us to. We were our own worst enemies in that game, but we have to remember that's why when I'm saying I think we'll be like 5th at best. Like I just think that will happen a lot during the season until we have multiple windows and a long time under this manager.
And that's what Atletico Madrid do.
Yeah,
they're
the best at that.
They might not play well, but they'll stay in the game. They'll make it bitty. They'll make it gritty. They might get you a sending off. They might get you bookings. They might get in the referee's head, and they'll stay in the game to the last couple of minutes. Smash and grab, 1-0 victory. They could care less about the performance. They get the result that they want. And Atletico Madrid, strong squad, strong size. Not an excuse, because United did have the better of the game at points, and they certainly had chances that they should have done way, way, way better with. But a lot of mistakes, and I think Ten Hag would have learned a lot. Ultimately, it stands for nothing if we beat Brighton 3-0 next weekend. Who cares?
100%. That's the main thing.
But it will be certainly an eye-opening experience for Erik Ten Hag. Anyway, guys, be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Be sure to join the UV Members Club. You can do so by clicking the link in the video description. It's also the pinned comment in the live chat. We'll be back tomorrow live.
I was going to say, a lot of content coming for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be at the game.
Yeah.
We'll have a reaction from the game. We'll have another match view as well. So games are coming literally thick and fast. We never have 2 in 2 days. But tomorrow is literally the last of the friendlies. So, see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.